Hey friends, Rodney Rodriguez, the voice of the Texas Short Track Racing Series right here on the Oval at Houston Motorsports Park. Thank you for being a part of NASCAR Houston, checking out our YouTube channel. We are in the process of building you the coolest streaming channel that you are going to see and streaming system when it comes to showcasing short track racing. And we've got the best of the best right here in Texas. Thank you all for your feedback. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for being a part of this. We enjoy the views. We enjoy the comments. We even enjoy some of the stuff that's not quite so positive. So hang in there with us. We read every comment. We take your feedback and we use a lot of it. Sit back, relax, and enjoy NASCAR Houston. It is the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Thanks for being a part of it.
We live for race day.
We work hard all week
to leave it all on the track.
We always give 200%.
We are proud to represent the best city
And the best fans in racing.
and we race for you. We race for you.
We are NASCAR Houston.
County Automotive Enthusiasts Car Club. A lot of fine-looking rides right there. I like that Stingray right there with the young lady hanging out of the T-top. Not because of the young lady. That helps, of course, but I like that car. The Montgomery County Automotive Enthusiasts Club welcomes all manufacturers, make, and model vehicles. As a newly formed club, they're in the process of being established as a 501c3 nonprofit corporation. MCAE unifies Mile and Smiles, delivering fun in all areas of automotive enthusiast hobby. Whether they're attending an oval track, a drag strip, or a road course racing event, producing a car show, a cruise-in, an overnight cruise, taking part in a parade, collecting donations for a community project, holding a lunch or dinner, they put these events on to create fun with their cars and their members while leaving a positive impact on the community. Everyone is welcome. You don't even need to own a vehicle, just like our automotive hobby. MCAE, unifying miles and smiles, fun in all areas. Automotive enthusiasts hobby. There they are out along pit road as our eco stocks make their way out for opening ceremonies. So we're going to roll those cars around. The Montgomery County Automotive Enthusiasts Car Club. We've got drivers beginning to make their way down as well, so race fans, make yourself at home. Go see some of the drivers as you see them right there along the front walkway. Catwalk right there. Feel free to walk up to those great drivers and say hello. Fist bump them, all that good stuff, as they will be getting after it for you here on the racetrack shortly. Here they are, the Montgomery County Automotive Enthusiast Car Club. All manufacturers, makes, and models of vehicles. And as you see right there, you got a lot of Mustangs rolling around out there, and that Stingray. Newly formed, this bunch. MCAE, unifying miles and smiles as they come around. We can say hello to them. We'll let them pace around a few laps. Sharp-looking cars right there as they roll around the racetrack. They got to love that, leaving a positive impact on the community. All the cool things that they do, and we are glad to have them here with us tonight with the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Here they come around. Let's give them a little bit of a wave. They were waving at us that time as they went by, so we'll wave back at them. If you got an American flag, you can wave that at them. Montgomery County Automotive Enthusiasts Car Club. There they are. Oh, look at there, getting racy. Look at that young lady standing on the gas. Can't do that out on 610. Can't do that. Well, I guess you can. You sure as hell do it on the Beltway. I know I did it a while ago. Hell yeah. Oh, man, they're starting to rev those engines up a little bit. They're getting a little racy. Getting a tad bit racy. We can put these folks on the track and they get a little antsy, getting up in the banking, getting up on the banking, I guess I should say. Yeah, I think she'll have an eco stock here before too long. That young lady right there in the red convertible. Yeah, I'll ask her if she can take me to the club in that car. Oh, no, the clubs are closed, aren't they? The club can't be open unless they have a food truck out front. And here they are onto pit road. Fine-looking vehicles right there. Race fans, big round of applause. The Montgomery County Automotive Enthusiasts Car Club with us here tonight. The Texas Short Track Racing Series. Also down, you see that is one fine-looking pace car that we have sitting on pit road down there as well. And our special guest here tonight, #1 show in Houston on the radio. In the pace car tonight from 94.5 The Buzz, Rod Ryan is here with us tonight. And he is sitting right down there, standing right in front of the pace car. He will be in that pace car tonight. So our special guest here tonight, 94.5 The Buzz, it is Rod Ryan. Race drivers out along the front. Come on up and see them. Got drivers from all divisions out there tonight. 75 laps for the modifieds tonight. $7,000 to win, $3,000 to win for your Outlaws. And the trucks are back again after that huge inaugural Texas Truck Challenge. They're back tonight racing for $2,000 to win. So another big night, and we will fire it all off with our Eco Stocks that will start the show here tonight. That means Zoe has to sing in 30 seconds. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. When you sing it, compress it, compress it.
All right, race fans, we welcome you to Houston Motorsports Park, the Texas Short Track Racing Series. We're short track racing on Saturday night. It is the inaugural Gary Merrell Memorial $7,000 to win pro modified race. 75 laps coming up on the heels of that huge inaugural Texas Truck Challenge. We do it again tonight. We welcome you to the racetrack. We are glad that you are here with us. Rod Ryan is here with us. It is going to be one hellacious night. We are going to get after it. We're going to have some fun. And we're going to go short track racing, kicking asphalt right here in Houston, Texas. Glad you are here. It is time for our opening ceremonies, our opening prayer. We do invite you to rise with us, remove your caps. We will have our opening invocation. It will be delivered by our track chaplain, I always call you champion, Mr. James Cooper, and then our national anthem will be delivered by the driver of Texas Pro Truck number 7, Miss Zoe Barker.
Hello, everyone. I'd like to take a moment of silence for Greg Davison and the family that's in the hospital. I'll have a moment of silence, and we'll open up in prayer. Lord God, we just come to you tonight for the Davison family. I ask you to cover them tonight, Lord God, in prayer, that healing was within their bodies, within that room, Lord God. I ask you to give wisdom for the staff that's helping him, Lord God. And, Lord God, for the drivers tonight, I ask you to keep them safe, Lord God. Let them be competitive, but, Lord God, above all, let them be safe, Lord God. Have your hand of protection over them. And as we travel home tonight, Lord God, may you be looking after us too. In Christ's name, amen.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the star's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Thank you.
The members of the Commemorative Air Force Houston Wing are honored to perform the flyover for this evening's race. The flyover you've seen this evening is a culmination of hundreds of hours of preparation and training. Flying lead this evening from Spring, Texas is Greg Young, flying his 1950 Ryan L-17 Navion B. Left wing from Palestine, Texas is Chris Walker, flying his North American AT-6 Texan. Right wing from Spring, Texas, Kevin Dominique, flying his 1948 Ryan L-17 Navion A. The Commemorative Air Force Houston Wing is located at West Houston Airport and hosts a museum including many artifacts from World War II, 6 vintage aircraft and rides available in the aircraft you see flying tonight, as well as beginning construction of a new interactive educational facility. Be sure to stay current with all the CAF-Houston Wing on Facebook by liking and following them. Very, very well done. Very nice. Our flyover here tonight. Race time here in Houston as we are set to go. We've our Eco Stocks down on the racetrack. They are set and ready to go. We've still got drivers down here. And we are getting set for the Gary Merrell Memorial as that is happening here tonight with the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Big night of action. We'll start it off with the Eco Stocks. You see them out on the racetrack. They are set and ready to go. And as we get set, you got some of the finest right here. You got the best in the state right here along pit wall. These are our drivers, crew members. They make it happen. These are the ones. Race fans, big round of applause for my drivers right here, everybody. These are the folks that make it happen. $7,000 to win, Max Caius. I talked to you before the race. You said you're going for 2 in a row. That was some fast laps, man. How was that?
Thanks, man. Yeah, the car was pretty good. I think that we have a good piece for the race, but it's a long race, so everything can happen. The first 50 laps is going to be key, but the last laps are what pays.
I talked about the difference, Max, it's going to be for you guys. You're used to 30, 40 laps, whatever it may be. 75 tonight, the pace. It's going to be a little different. It's 2 races within itself.
Yeah, I mean, I think that we're going to have to save the right rear. So, like I said, the important laps are going to be the last 15, you know. So you're going to have to be very smooth on the throttle, on the steering wheel, on everything to keep it good for the end. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, everybody, for being here, and I hope you enjoy it.
That's right. Max Caius, fast time for the Gary Merrell Memorial Race coming up here tonight. They are chasing $7,000. Do want to say hello to the Merrell family. I know that they are here tonight. We are celebrating the Merrell family. This night is all about Gary. These guys and ladies are going to get out here and race and race and race and race. I'll tell you, when you get big money races, you get guys like this that come out of the woodwork. You guys remember Joe Armandia? This is a dangerous pack right here, so I'm going to just set this here. Yeah, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. Our Eco Stocks are out on the track. I don't know if we have Don Armstrong out there. Doesn't matter. We'll just start the race. I'm saving my man right here, modifieds tonight. You're doing start the engines for the modifieds tonight. So I need another youngster. Is there another youngster that wants to give the command? Bring him on down right here. Come on down. Only fitting. Only fitting. Tell you what, we'll do this right. Somebody's that excited, we're going to put him on center stage. We're going to put him on center stage. Up here, not there. He wants to go to the flag stand. We're not going to do it up there, but we'll come up here. Man, I hope this don't break. All right. What's your name, buddy?
Kale.
Kale. As in Kale Yarborough. This has got to be a good dude right here. This is Gary's grandson. That's right. That's right. And we got to talk to Matt. So, Matt, how long has it been for you to be in a race car, dude?
Whew, I think 15 or 16. Yeah, so it's been quite a few years.
And 2 cars tonight, right?
That's right. Filling in for Augie Grill tonight. That's some big shoes to fill for. And then got Rick's 96 truck. So we got 2 good pieces, so we'll see what happens.
So is it like riding a bike? You got out there, and it's just like it was before, right?
It's just turning left, right?
Yeah, anybody can do it. I mean, that's what people always tell me. It's like, anybody can do that. You just go and turn left. And the funny part is when they say, you ever get dizzy? Don't you get dizzy out there? No, you don't. You get dizzy, you're doing something wrong. Eco Stocks are ready. They're in those cars. It's hot. They're saying, shut up, big mouth. We want to go racing. So my man, Kale. So, well, no, I didn't want him to say the wrong thing or something like that. You know how that goes. Kids say the darndest things. So I'm going to count 3, 2, 1. Then I'm going to give it to you, and I want you to say it so loud that those dudes in the plane can hear you, okay? Y'all can count down with me. Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Driver, start your engine.
Here we go. Thank you, man. Eco Stocks are fired up and ready. I got to go get my cap. I got old man hair. I'll be back. 20 laps to get it started for the Eco Shocks. The Gary Merrell Memorial. Here with the Texas Short Track Racing Series, Houston Motorsports Park. What's going on, guys? Race night in Houston, Texas. How we doing, crowd? Y'all awake yet? Oh, come on. You got to be more awake than that. You need more of that dollar beer in you. It is dollar beer night. Dollar beer night. Remember, if you are partaking, please do it responsibly. Here is your starting lineup for this 20-lap main event. Rod Ryan in the pace car. From the buzz, bringing him around. Let's give a thumbs up to Rod. Rod Ryan, #1 radio show in Houston, Texas. On the front row inside, car number 30, that's Brian O'Neill. On the outside, car number 4. Of Doug Gibson. Next row down on the inside, car number 76, Will Planter. On the outside, Brent Devote. Row 3 on the inside, Mike Meekum in the 74, Robert Gibson. In car number 3, Cole Freeman. In the 13B, Danny Bartholomew on the outside in the 27. Joshua Self in the 19, the inside of the next row, Larry Baker on the outside. Next row down on the inside, the 45 of Jim Storr. On the outside, Eric Wilson in the 08. Final row, car number 24, that's Nick Click in the 64, or 24, pardon me, and car number 22, that is Alan Looper. Here we go, 20 laps to go. We started off the Gary Merrell Memorial Race with the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Lights are out around the racetrack. Pace car eases down pit road. Here comes Brian O'Neill bringing the field down. They will pick up the speed now. We are set to go. Wave those flags. Here we go. Green flag. We're racing. Off they go down into turn number 1, side by side. Gibson in the 4 goes to the front of the pack. He will take the field down into turn number 3. Log jam behind him. Brian O'Neill holding on in the 30. Here comes the 76 car. Trying to make his way up to the front. That 76 car has been the fast car all season long. Single file as they make their way around the racetrack. Here they come back around again. Gibson continues to hold on in car number 4. Past the start-finish line. Gibson up at the front of the pack. O'Neill rides in second, followed by Will Planter, Brent Devote, Robert Gibson. Onto the back straightaway they go, taking a look up on the outside. Will Planter thinks about going to the top side. He'll get back in line. Here he comes, digging it back in. Oh my goodness, so close. Down the front straightaway they go. 20-lap main event for your Eco Stocks. Here to begin the Gary Merrell Memorial Race with the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Back straight away they go. Doug Gibson continues to hold on up at the front of the pack in car number 4. Here comes Brian O'Neill in the 30, trying to find some room down on the bottom. Not going to find it that time by. They'll bring it back around one more time onto the back straightaway. Top 4 cars trying to break away from the pack. Up at the front, it's Gibson continuing to hold on. O'Neill, Will Planter, Brent Devote. That is your top 4. Flashing past the start-finish line, another lap in the books. And they continue to work it. Battles happening a little bit further in the pack. Larry Baker in the 96 leads that second pack of cars as they make their way down. Here's Gibson bringing the lead pack down the front straightaway. That time by car number 4, continuing to hold on. Here's Will Planter. Planter down on the bottom. Back straightaway they go. Trying to find an opening right there, but he does not find it there. Here comes O'Neill in the 30, out of turn number 4. This time by, they complete another lap. Clicking the laps away. 13 laps to go. They've got some lap traffic up in front of them. So now the leaders will have to maneuver around the car of Alan Looper. Looper up to the top side. Doug Gibson brings the field around. Out of turn number 4 one more time. Gibson, your leader. Can Will Planter find the opening he's looking for? Takes a peek down on the bottom. He'll get back in line. Those two cars beginning to pull away from the 30 of Brian O'Neill. O'Neill sits back about 2 car lengths from the second place car. This time by, 11 to go right here. 11 laps to go this time by for your race leader. Here comes Will Planter. Planter down to the inside. Side by side on the back straightaway. There they go. Planter down on the bottom. Doug Gibson up on the top. Into turn number 3 they go. Planter trying to make it stick on the bottom of the racetrack. New leader this time by. Will Planter, car number 76. To the front of the pack, halfway home. 10 laps down, 10 to go that time by. And it is Will Planter as they work through the field. Down to the inside of Jim Storr. Jim Storr in the 45. He'll sit up at the top of the racetrack. Leaders get down to the bottom. They make their way around. Will Planter, Doug Gibson in tow. Brian O'Neill hanging on there in third. But it's Will Planter. I believe he's going for 4 in a row if he wins this race here tonight. Back straightaway they go. 1 car length in between them. Your lead car is Planter. Doug Gibson trying to hang on a little bit further back. It is a 51 of Brent Devote. He rides back and forth. Robert Gibson is your 5th place car. Mike Meekum and Cole Freeman round out the top 7. That is your top 7. Here's your leaders onto the back straightaway. Nick Click and the 24. Down to the inside go the leaders this time by. It'll be 7 laps to go this time by for your race leader, Will Planter, as he clicks another lap off. Will Planter, car number 76, putting it on him here once again here tonight with the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Down to the inside they go. Eric Wilson up on the top. Larry Baker in the 96. Leaders down to the inside. Another lap complete that time by. That time by it is continuing to be. Will Planter in the 76. Now 1.5 car lengths between them. Onto the back straightaway they go. Planter makes the pass at the halfway point. He has not looked back. Brian O'Neill continues to run in third, followed by Brent Devote, and rounding out the top 5 is Robert Gibson. 5 to go that time by. 5 laps to go for your race leader. Onto the back straightaway, your top 2 cars checking out from the field. 2 car lengths is the advantage right now for Will Planter over Doug Gibson. They exit turn number 4. 4 to go this time by for your race leader. They make their way down, and it continues to be Planter holding on at the front of the pack. Back straightaway action. We got 1 car slow down on the inside. We got 1 car way slow down on the inside. 68 car creeping along. Now he's up to speed. Here come your leaders out of turn 4 once again. We'll check another lap off, and it's 3 to go that time by. Planter slides it into turn number 1. Onto the back straightaway they go. Danny Bartholomew up on the top side. Bartholomew will keep his car up at the top of the speedway. Planter down to the inside. Gibson in his tracks. 2 to go this time by. 2 laps to go this time by. Danny Bartholomew up to the top of the racetrack. Will Planter makes his way by. Onto the back straightaway they go. It continues to be 1.5 car lengths. Your lead advantage for Will Planter in car number 76. This time by. White flag in the air. 1 more lap to go this time by. 1 more lap to go for your race leader, Will Planter. Down into turn number 1. Here's Gibson. Gibson makes up some ground there as they go down into turn number 1. They hit the back straightaway. It continues to be 1 car length into turn number 3. Checkered flag in the air this time by. Will Planter, your winner. Car number 76. Doug Gibson comes home 2nd. 3rd place, Brian O'Neill, car number 30. Brent Devote comes home 4th. And rounding out your top 5. Rounding out your top 5, car number 3, Robert Gibson. That is how they come to the stripe. He gets to the halfway point, and that's where he makes the pass. And this guy continues to dominate here in the Eco Stocks. He wins again here tonight. I believe it's about 3 or 4 in a row for Will Planter in car number 76 as he wins here tonight. I know. That's good. That's good. Will Planter with the win. And not only does that car go fast, it smells good. It's got a little tree hanging in there. There's nothing better than a fast car that smells good. And that's the blue, it's the blue tree. What's the blue tree? What flavor is that? Ice? No, ice is black. Vanilla is yellow. Wintergreen is green. Red is cherry. I don't know what blue it is. Oh, they're revving it up. Revving it up right there for Will Planter as he gets ready to jump out of that car. We will get him out. As he jumps out of the car, there he is again. Will Planter wins another one. Will Planter's on a roll. I don't see Don down there. If Will wants to come over here, I'll interview him. He's got to take his pictures there. We have got to get a trophy presenter here at H&P. We've got to get, oh, there's Don right there. Don's riding around in the Corvette pace car. We're heading trackside. The man with the plan from In Wheel Time, my brother, Don Armstrong.
Thank you very much. Will Planter, you know, people are going to start talking, thinking that we're dating or something, because every time, I mean, how many races in a row is this?
This is, I think, the 4th in a row.
So it's so many, he can't even count them all. 4 races in a row, he's won with number 76. And, you know, I don't think I've ever asked you this. Is that a Cavalier? What is it?
That's a 2003 Cavalier.
Anybody in the crowd got a Cavalier they're still driving? This may be it. But you'd want to have this car, I can promise you that, because this is a winner all the way. What do you do when you have 2 weeks off to prepare for the race?
I keep changing stuff, and it gets better. So I guess I'm going to keep doing that.
What do you change? What, the alignment on it?
Brakes, oil, spark plugs. That's all we can change.
It keeps you out of trouble, gives you something to do.
Yes, and I don't get yelled at.
And you don't get yelled at. Well, Will, I don't know what else to say to you. We've said it all. We've covered the whole gamut. What kind of motors it got in it?
It's got the 2.2 Ecotech.
2.2 Ecotech. So if you don't have the Cavalier, maybe you got a 2.2 Ecotech in your car. Well, it's a winner, my friends. And so is Will Planter. Congratulations, my friend.
Thank you, sir. I'd like to thank Gina and them. They put an awesome show out here. They tell us to come out here and just drive in circles, and that's all we have to do. But that booth up there works harder than all of us do. I promise you that. And I want to thank Inline Controls, Dixie Auto Parts in Porter, and my buddy that's right up there, Lindley Holmes. He helps put brakes on this car because I keep blowing them out.
Lynn, thank you for the brake job, buddy. And thank you, Will Planter. Rodney, it's back to you, my friend.
Yes, sir, Don.
4 in a row.
I can tell you that car does need brakes again. I can smell them from right here. So it definitely will need brakes again. Will Planter with another win. And if you have one of those Cavaliers that he's talking about, don't tell him because he's going to want it. He's going to need parts. You need a parts car. I'll tell you, that's some kind of domination right there with Will Planter. In car number 76. All right, so I'm down here. I don't have my notes, so I'm going off memory, which is not good. So I believe next up you will have your Lone Star Legacies that will roll out onto the racetrack. Legacies will get set for a 20-lap main event as we are racing the Gary Merrell Memorial Race right here with the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Another great night of action. 75 laps of action for the NASCAR Pro Modifieds. $7,000 to win. $3,000 to win for the Outlaws. And speaking of the Outlaws, like James said earlier, let's all be thinking about our man, Greg Davidson. Keep him in your prayers. That is one tough son of a gun right there. And we need to think good things for Greg. Here they come out onto the racetrack. It is your Lone Star Legacies on the racetrack for main event action. Lone Star Legacies. This is some good stuff right here. You got a mix of young drivers. You've got some veteran drivers in here. Ethan Barker up on the point. He was the winner the last time out. So he looks to go 2 in a row, and he will be on the pole here for this race tonight. On the outside, the 68 of E.J. Fitzgerald, James Raymore in car number 7. 2 to go this time by. This is a wave lap. Let's give them a wave. Each time with 2 to go, they're going to be waving at you. So we will wave at our drivers as they make their way by. Alan Sampson in the 0-1, the 73. 73 of Drew Simmental, the 18. 18 car up on the outside of Mike Steinman. Next row down on the inside, the 37 of Jada Simmental. On the outside, Magic Mike Knotts in car number 48. Next row down on the inside, car number 3 of Delbert May. On the outside of Delbert May is John Meeson in the 55. Rounding out the pack, Joshua Maxey in car number 9. And car number 63 of Brad Harden. That is your starting lineup. 20-lap main event. We're showing them one as they make their way by. Next time by, we're going to turn them loose, buddy. We're going to turn them loose and get them set to go. Pace car on the racetrack. That is Don Armstrong. Don Armstrong on the gas. He will head down to pit road, make his way out of the way. The cars will get set. You see those 2 lines over at turn number 4. That is your start zone. Here they come around. Ethan Barker, my man, up in the flag stand, ready to go. Green flag. We're racing. Off they go down into turn number 1. It's Barker in the 1 up at the front. Here's E.J. Fitzgerald in the 68. James Raymore is right there. Alan Sampson, Drew Simmental side by side up to the top. It's Mike Steinman. That is your battle for 5th. Out of corner number 4, lap number 1. Give it to Ethan Barker in the 1. E.J. Fitzgerald down to the inside. Side by side into turn number 1. Fitzgerald trying to get a run down on the bottom. Almost free and clear. Barker coming back at him up on the top. They'll battle it down into turn number 3. Side by side. Barker trying to get a run up on the top. Fitzgerald throws a block. Here they come. E.J. Fitzgerald will lead lap number 2. Alan Sampson down to the inside. Now side by side. Barker stuck up on the outside. Drew Simmental is there in the 73 trying to get a run down there. He runs 1 car length behind the 0-1. They flash by once again for lap number 3. Continues to be E.J. Fitzgerald, your race leader in car number 68. Onto the backstretch they go. Sampson now riding in that runner-up position. Ethan Barker in the 1, Drew Simmental, and car number 18. That's Mike Steinman. Jada Simmental, Magic Mike Knotts, James Raymore rounds out that top pack of cars. Onto the back straightaway, now onto the back straightaway they go. Fitzgerald up on the point. He now has the advantage. Half a second the last time by. Here he comes to click another lap off. This right here, my friends, is lap number 5. 5 laps complete as you check in on the NASCAR Houston Facebook page. Glad you are streaming it with us live and worldwide on the Houston Motorsports Park Texas Short Track Racing Series television network. Out of corner number 4, car number 68, Fitzgerald continuing to hang on to that advantage. That interval is not moving up. If anything, it's shrinking down just a tad bit. It is under a half a second. The interval between E.J. Fitzgerald and now the 0-1 of Alan Sampson as those two continue to dice up at the front of the pack. Single file running back there behind him. That second pack of cars, 3rd, 4th, and 5th, continues to be Ethan Barker in the 1. Drew Simmental in the 73. Car number 18, that's Mike Steinman. Those top 5 cars, that is your top 5. Jada Simmental rides in position number 6. Oh, trouble. Barker able to hold on. Loses a grip coming out of corner number 4. On the binders, Ethan Barker able to keep that car straight as he had a wiggle coming out of turn number 4. Mike Steinman slips to the inside. So now Steinman rides in P4. Drew Simmental drops back to position number 5. Down the front straightaway they go once again. 11 laps to go that time by for E.J. Fitzgerald, your race leader in car number 68. Now 1 car length is the advantage. That lead is starting to evaporate. Here comes the 0-1 of Alan Sampson. Halfway home this time by. Halfway home in this main event. 10 laps down, 10 to go for your race leader, E.J. Fitzgerald. Can Alan Sampson find a way to make a move? Sampson hanging on right there, continues to run 1 car length back from your leader in the 68. Out of corner number 4, Sampson goes to the top side. Sampson swings it high, takes the peek up on the top side. He'll jump back in and follow the tire tracks of the 68. Still running back there in 3rd. It's Ethan Barker in car number 1. Simmental in the 73. Mike Steinman, Jada Simmental, Mike Knotts, James Raymore. So now the top 7. starting to tighten it up as we are past the halfway point. 7 laps to go that time by. 7 laps to go for your race leader. E.J. Fitzgerald on the gas. Here comes Alan Sampson in the 0-1. Sampson's got to run. He's going to come right up to the back bumper out of turn 4. They flash past the start-finish line one more time. Sampson's going to take a peek up on the top side. Sampson's going to try the crossover. To the bottom he goes. Alan Sampson, bottom of the racetrack. Crossover move out of turn number 2. Down on the bottom. Alan Sampson, free and clear. New race leader this time by. Alan Sampson is your leader in car number 0-1. Beautifully executed crossover pass. Caution flag on the track. Oh, man. Jada Simmental in the 37. Alan Sampson with a beautiful crossover move out of turn number 2. Makes the pass. Caution flag comes out, so that beautiful pass will not count, race fans. That beautiful pass will not count. We go back to the last completed lap, so it will be the 68. The 68 of E.J. Fitzgerald will go back to the front of the pack. Wasn't that a badass pass? That was a nice pass. I really like that a lot. Friends, dollar hot dogs, dollar beer, still. I know it's still there.
Hey Greg, it's Mike, the 74 Eco Stock. Listen man, I've only met you a few times, but you sure are a legend and an inspiration to all of us. And it's not your first challenge you've overcome, so we're looking forward to getting you back soon, man. Hurry up and get better.
Good. That nachos look good, and the hot dog down at the bottom. I had a burger earlier from here. It was really, really good. It's really, really good. How we doing? Y'all awake? I'll take that as a no. I said, are y'all awake? Come on, for crying out loud. It's Saturday. Thank you. Jeez Louise. Must be a bunch of OU fans in here or something. For crying. All right, here we go. I thought we were showing them one, but we're not. Showing them 2 that time by. We will be doing the cone tonight. So, you know, we gotta acknowledge Cone Boy again tonight. I'll take one of those beers if I'm in your way there, buddy. Or did I miss a cone? Oh, no, these guys go double file. So we're coming around. We're going to show one this time by. So E.J. Fitzgerald, position number 1. Alan Sampson on the outside. Drew Simmental, Ethan Barker, Mike Steinman. Magic Mike Knotts. Magic Mike. He really does look like Magic Mike from that movie. Looks just like him. Dead ringer. I crap you not. Here we go. Lights are out around the racetrack. We are set to go. Green flag. We're racing. Oh, Simmental down to the bottom. Drew Simmental making a drastic move down to the bottom. Caution flag. Oh, big time crunch. Woo, got it on both ends right there. Both ends right there. Loses his tail, loses his front. All kinds of stuff laying over there. There's damage at the front. You saw it coming down the front stretch. Green flag comes out. Drew Simmental goes to the bottom. And you have contact right down there. E.J. Fitzgerald to pit road in the 68. Oh, rough ending to a really, really good night for the 68.
Hello, Greg. I'm Amina from Houston, Texas. I'm one of your many fans who enjoy watching your race. I remember the first time I met you. You had just won a race. I came to the back to talk to you. You got out of your car. You greeted me so well, and you told me all about the race. It was an awesome day. I'll never forget it. I hope that you will recover very soon. I'm keeping you in my prayers, and I hope that, and I pray that very soon you'll be joining us at the racetrack. We miss you, Greg.
I agree with this young man right here. Tell the fans what you just told me.
It might not have been good for the driver, but it was pretty interesting.
Y'all think he's right? I think he's right. I think he's this young man right here needs to be breaking races down. You want to do this? I'll go drink dollar beer. He laughed. He said, no, I'm going to go drink dollar beer. No, I'm just kidding. Good young dude right here. All right, so nice and clear over there at turn number 1.
So we're going to re-rack them and restack them. Actually, we go back to that lineup that we used the last time, other than the 68 car, because the 68 car is still down in the pits. So we go back to that. To be Alan Sampson, now your leader in the 0-1. Ethan Barker, car number 1. Mike Steinman currently sitting right there. The 73 of Drew Simmental goes to the back of the pack because he was involved in that little altercation. So the 73 to the back of the pack. All right, everybody back in line. Delbert May, car number 3, down on pit road. He has rejoined the race. These yellow laps do not count in these main events. So he is still on the lead lap. Here comes the pace car. Don Armstrong behind the wheel. Yellow flag currently waving, but you're going to see the rolled up green flag this time by. We should be showing them one. Here we go. We're showing them one as they make their way by. Double stack, re-rack, restack. Here we go. 7 laps to go. In your legacy main event, inside of row number 1, it's Alan Sampson in the 0-1. On the top side, the 1 of Ethan Barker. Mike Steinman, Magic Mike Knotts, James Raymore up on the outside. That good-looking car number 9. Watch car number 9 of Joshua Maxey as he has made his way up. He'll start on the inside of row number 3. Lights are out around the racetrack. Cars in control of that dude right up there. Here we go. Green flag. And down they go into turn number 1. Sampson, good hole shot move down at the bottom of the racetrack. Magic Mike Knotts down on the bottom. Mike Knotts getting after it here tonight. Knotts is right there. Barker up on the top side. Mike Knotts stays at the bottom of the racetrack. He'll pull up behind the 1. They make their way down. 6 laps to go this time by. 6 to go. For your race leader, Alan Sampson in car number 0-1. Back straightaway they go. 5 car length advantage. Now 6, now 7. Down into turn number 3 for the 0-1. Mike Knotts putting the heat there on car number 1 of Ethan Barker. 5 laps to go that time by. 5 to go for your race leader, Alan Sampson. Ethan Barker hanging on in second. Let's see if Mike Knotts can pull it back in. Joshua Maxey rides in position number 4. Drew Simmental all the way back up to position number 5 from the back of the pack. Caution flag on the track. What'd I miss? Caution flag on the racetrack. Yellow flag. Yellow, yellow, yellow. I don't really know why. So we'll wait on the word from race control. I have them in my ear. Oh, I need those. If I don't have those, I'm in trouble. Here they come around. Sampson had checked out there as he was riding about a 6 car length advantage right there as all that was happening. How about that run from Magic Mike back there as he sits there in the 48 on the inside of row number 2, position number 3. Showing him one right here. Showing them one right here as they make their way by. All right, pace car will take them onto the back straightaway. Lights are out around the racetrack. There's lights in each 4 corner. When I say that the lights are out, those are out. Pace car does that. That means that dude's ready to throw the green flag, and that means we get set to go once again. We've got 5 laps to go right here. Alan Sampson, Ethan Barker, Lone Star Legacies, green flag, off we go. And it's another hole shot move by Sampson in the 0-1. Back straightaway they go. 2 car lengths already now. Stretching it out to 3. Look at Simmental. Drew Simmental all the way up to position number 4. Out of corner number 4. Oh, so close. Little bit of a touch there. Little bit of contact there. Mike Knotts into the back of the 1 of Ethan Barker, but they keep it clean. Drew Simmental down to the inside. How about that ride for Drew Simmental all the way from the back of the pack? He now rides on the podium, position number 3. This time by 3 to go. 3 more circuits to go for Alan Sampson. In car number 0-1, Ethan Barker in the 1, Drew Simmental, Mike Knotts, Joshua Maxey. That is your top 5 here in the Lone Star Legacies as we wind this one down. Main event number 2, the Gary Merrell Memorial Race. 2 to go this time by for your race leader, Alan Sampson. He is now in cruise control onto the back straightaway. Sampson We'll call that about a 7 to 8 car length advantage. Drew Simmental down on the inside. Drew trying to find some room. White flag in the air. One more time around. 3/8 of a mile to go. Simmental down on the inside. Side by side, the battle is for second. Simmental free and clear. Back straightaway they go. It's 12 car lengths up at the front for Alan Sampson in the 0-1. Double checkered flags in the air this time by Alan Sampson is your winner. Drew Simmental comes home second, followed by Ethan Barker. The 48 of Mike Knotts. Joshua Maxey rounds out your top 5 in the Lone Star Legacies. Alan Sampson in the 0-1. Second main event win of 2020 here in the Legacies for that driver of the 0-1. And he will take it to the pay window here in this Legacy division. Really, really good run for all of these cars. That was one entertaining race right there. E.J. Fitzgerald in the 68. Seemed to be on a really, really nice run right there, but a little bit of hard luck and a little bit of hard time right there, and he gets caught up in the mess over there. Drew Simmental, nice run all the way back up to second as he goes to the back of the pack and is able to bring it back up to the runner-up position. But the man of the hour right now is Alan Sampson in the 0-1 as he wins another one, takes it home here tonight, and we are going down to the man in the lime green shirt, Mr. Don Armstrong.
Thank you, sir. You know, we've got some special people here at the racetrack, and they win frequently, and this one here is Alan Sampson. Hey, man, congratulations on another great win. It looked like it didn't go as easy as we all thought it would for you at the beginning of the race. It was after that yellow flag, you kind of nailed it then.
Yeah, you know, I thought the race was going good. I was counting down the laps, hit my marks, finally made the pass nice and clean. And wouldn't you know it, the dang caution came out after going green flag the whole race. And then it seemed like it just kept coming out. But got to thank the track, thank my family, friends, everybody for coming. Hey to my son, if you're watching at home, love you, son. And we're here. It turned out a little bit better than last time I was out here chasing the 68, so couldn't be happier.
Well, what is it like for you mentally when you see the yellow flag come out and you think, oh, man, I was really cooking it right then?
It's a little bit of motivation killer, you know, but I did it once, you know, passed them nice and clean, and car was phenomenal. It was really coming on the second half of the race, and so I knew we could do it again. And then I don't know what happened with the 68. He didn't come back or got involved in a caution, didn't make it, unfortunate. Would have liked to race him to the finish, but turned out great. Couldn't be happier.
Yeah, well, I'll say. I got a feeling the 68 will be here for our last race of the season. Wouldn't you bank on it?
I would hope so. Just in case any of the fans don't know, last race, we're going to be sponsoring the series, so there's going to be a decent payout. But y'all come back, and hopefully we'll have a good turnout. And
so everybody, you'll know, these little cars have Mazda motors in them, do they not?
They do. Mazda B2200 4-cylinder, pretty stock, but really light chassis, fully adjustable, and really fun hot rod.
They look like tons of fun. It's like a go-kart, a little bit bigger than a go-kart with a body on it.
That's right, and they're a blast to drive.
I'll bet they are. Congratulations again, Alan Sampson, your winner tonight in the Allison Legacy Series. Back to you, Rodney.
All right, Don, and actually that car, if you look at that car very closely, on the driver's roof it actually says Alexis Sampson on that car. That beautiful lady is right down here. You should see Alexis Sampson drive that thing. Hashtag Alexis Sampson has put a lot of laps on that car. And Alan Sampson does it again. Good stuff here in the Legacies. Dollar Hot Dogs, friend, plenty of cold beer, everything you need over there. Go see all the cool tents we got over there. Really fun stuff as we get set for 75 laps, $7,000 to win coming up here in just a little bit. For your modifieds, $3,000 to win for the Outlaws, $2,000 to win for the trucks. Damn, these stairs used to be easier. Man, when I was a young kid, like 10 years ago, man, I could just fly right up those things. Can't do it now, y'all. Can't do it now. Sorry. So getting set for you at the Gary Merrell Memorial. Next up, the always fast, the always exciting. Coming up, race fans, it is your Outlaws. $3,000 on the line tonight for your Outlaws, and we get set to go. Obviously, we run this race tonight thinking about our man, Greg Davidson, the Pearland legend. This is his class, so we run this race tonight with a strong heart, thinking about our man, Greg Davidson, as we continue to lift him up. Here's your starting lineup on the point. Car number 17, the man to beat. Out of Boerne, Texas, the 17 is Robert Barker. On the outside, car number 89. Car number 89, that is Brandon Moeller. Moeller in the 89, or pardon me, the 89 car is actually Brandon Spreen. Brandon Spreen, pardon me, I got my classes mixed up. In the 196 out of Floresville, car number 196. That, my friends, is John Heil. John Heil in the 96. Car number 7 out of Cedar Park is Chris Heil. Chris Heil in car number 7. Car number 71 out of Beach City. The 71 is Double D, D DuPont. And rounding out the pack in car number 69 out of Atkins. Out of Atkins in the 69, Mike Polero. Mike Polero in the 69. 30 laps, $3,000 to win here for your Outlaws as we get set to go.
Hey Greg, on behalf of the entire Schaub family, we wish you a speedy recovery and looking forward to see you back at the racetrack soon.
We go, Robert Barker on the start. Barker to the back straightaway. Your race leader here over John Heil in the 196. Trouble out of turn number 3. Turn number 4, losing the grip down on the bottom. Car number 7, that's Chris Heil. Heil sitting down at the bottom of the racetrack. Caution flag on the racetrack. Chris Heil loses the grip in car number 7. Chris Heil in the car number 7 loses a grip there that time by the caution flag waves. And we will have our first cone restart of the night as we get set to do that once again. Here with the yellow flag, 2 laps complete on the whole shot. Robert Barker, your point leader in the division. He was the winner the last time out. He's been the man to beat. And he's at the front of the pack, but he's got John Heil in 196 right behind him, and that is one fast race car. Heil in the 196 as we get set. And it's time once again, ladies and gentlemen, first appearance of the night. It's Caden the Cone Boy, everybody. Round of applause for my man. Woo! There he is. That is the man. That is the Ric Flair of this place.
Hey Greg, it's Gracie sending you well wishes from North Carolina. I hope to see you at the racetrack soon.
All right, so you can go inside or outside. If you don't know what the cone is, pace car will go by. You go in or out. It's up to you. All right, so you got a couple of takers. There he is. Look at that. Look at that precision. Shoot. Shoot. I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you. All right, here we go. Pace car will bring the field down. Pace car off the track. We are set. Robert Barker and Brandon Spreen. 28 laps to go here in your Outlaws. They make their way down. Green flag. Off we go. They fire down into turn number 1, back straightaway. Robert Barker, side-by-side battle for second. Spreen up on the top side. John Heil down on the bottom. Oh, Heil up the hill. A little bit of contact there, but they gather it back in. Down the front straightaway they go. It continues to be Robert Barker in the 17. Side-by-side battle. The 196 down on the bottom. That's Heil. Up on the top, the 89 of Brandon Spreen. Chris Heil coming back at him. He rides in position number 4. Little contact there to the back of that car. Barker past the start-finish line once again. It's a one-car length advantage over John Heil in the 196. Driver out of Floresville, Texas. Robert Barker out of Bernie. Brandon Spreen there in the 89. Chris Child, oh, contact once again. Into the back of the 89. Child, second lap in a row right there where we have seen Chris Child into the back. Up the hill, here comes D. DuPont down on the bottom. DuPont in the 71. Leaders race down into turn number 3, out of corner number 4. Barker continues to hold on. They flash by once again. That's lap number 6. 6 laps in the books. Here comes Heil. Heil in the 196, trying to size up where he can make the pass. Robert Barker continuing to hold on, inches apart. Barker is the man on the point trouble. Turn number 4. Turn number 4. Finally, that contact happens. We've seen those two cars getting together. They touched 3 different times before that. 3 different times before that. Did y'all see them? They kept touching right there, right? They were touching right over there. And that time, they really touched. That time, they really touched. Here they come. Here's Spreen in the 89, Child in the 7. Those two are going to have to get together and have breakfast tomorrow and work out their problems. They were what?
Greg, man, I'm just wanting to let you know that I've been praying for you this entire time. You're one of the strongest dudes that I've ever met in my entire life, and I just know that you're going to come out of this thing stronger than ever. I can't wait to see you back out on the racetrack, man. I love you. Take care.
It's our first time. All right. So, what do you think so far, Cat Lady?
I love it.
Oh, yeah? So, never been to a racetrack before?
No.
That's good if you love it. The most important question, how good is that Bud Light?
It's good.
All right, what's your name? Tony. Tony, first timer right there. Tony, first timer. Clap for her. She'll come back on October 17th. She's mad at her friend. She's like, why'd you tell him? Why'd you tell him? Why'd you tell him that? Hey, y'all like that PT Cruiser out there? That's our brand new Eco Stock. That's our brand new Eco Stock out there, Boobs Rock. That's a partnership there with Rod Ryan. There's Caden once again. See, Caden looks up at y'all now. Caden looks up, so he looks up and he's expecting applause or money or something. Yeah, so a really, really cool car right there, Boobs Rock. That is a 54 car. That is kind of the house car right there. And guess what? Remember the last time I said that I wanted to have a powder puff? You remember I said that last time, made that, just spit that out? We might have a powder puff on October 17th. A powder puff is when the women drive. The women get to drive. There he is. Look at that. There he is. And look at this man coming down with a trophy. That's what I'm talking about. Nice. He gave it to him. He gave that young man that trophy. Where's Butch? he gave him that trophy. Green flag, here we go. Off we go, 24 laps to go here in your Outlaws. Back straightaway, John Heil in the 196. trying to put the heat on the 17. Side by side, D. DuPont, all kinds of bumper tag back there in the back. The 89 and the 7. Down the front straightaway they go. Continues to be that gaggle of cars back there. D. DuPont, Chris Heil, Brandon Spreen, Polero to the top side. Meanwhile, back up the front, here's Robert Barker, the 196 of John Heil right on his bumper. Past the front straightaway, they flash by once again, and it continues to be Barker holding on. Here comes John Heil. Heil coming back at him, going to take a peek down on the bottom. Into turn number 3, sticks a nose in. He will get back in line. Here they come, past the start-finish line. That time by, 21 laps to go. Your race leader is Robert Barker in car number 17. Bumper tag once again, Brandon Spreen into the back of the 7. That is back there for position number 4. A little bit of history right there between those two already. And now you see that start to shake up once again as they battle for position number 4. You've got 2 different battles on the racetrack. Up at the front, Robert Barker holds on to the lead in the 17. The 196 of John Heil. Intense battle back there for 4th. Chris Heil and Brandon Spreen battling for that position. 20 laps to go that time by. $3,000 on the line here tonight for your Outlaw late models. Onto the back straightaway they go. Barker continuing to hold the point. He leads by half a car length over Heil. Past the start-finish line. Once again, Barker setting a really, really nice pace here as he continues to lead this main event. Checking out John Heil. It looks like John Heil is just trying to seize or figure out where he's going to seize the advantage. We've watched Heil take a peek down on the bottom 2 different times. Not quite ready to make the pass. Looks like Heil at this point pretty content to stay in line. He actually drops back about half a car length this time by. It's a 1 car length advantage for the 17 car now as they exit corner 4. 16 laps to go this time by. Barker trying to open up that lead and go 2 in a row here in the 17 car out of Boerne, Texas. Onto the back straightaway they go. John Heil in the 196. We are halfway home this time by. Halfway home here in this main event. 15 laps down, 15 to go. We go back to the battle for position number 3. D. DuPont, car number 71. Chris Heil in the 7. Heil trying to find a place where he can make a move on the 71 car. 71 nice and steady. Back on the gas. Exit at turn number 4. You see D. DuPont back on the gas. He opens up the advantage a little bit more and pulls the 7 car down into the corner. Back straightaway they go. DuPont to the top of the racetrack. Here's Heil down on the bottom. Side by side, Chris Heil for position number 3. Out of turn 4, Chris Heil will be your new 3rd place car. Nice battle back all the way to get back on the podium for Chris Heil in the 7. Drops D. DuPont back to 4th. Brandon Spreen rides in 5th. Back up to the front of the pack. Car number 17, Robert Barker in command. 2 car length advantage onto the back straightaway over John Heil in car number 196 out of the Wild Child Motorsports camp. Child continuing to hold on in 3rd. DuPont, Spreen, Polero. That is how they run onto the back straightaway. Your leader continues to be Barker. Barker maintaining a 2 car length advantage over John Heil. 10 to go this time by. 10 laps remaining in this Outlaw main event for Robert Barker as he looks to take home $3,000 here tonight, courtesy of Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest, the great folks that are putting this race together here for us tonight. Out of turn 4. Once again, just maintaining an incredible pace up at the front of the pack. Barker, no looking back. Heil came here to win that $3,000, but it has been Robert Barker from the drop of the green. He has not looked back, and he continues to lead here in this feature race. Chris Heil rides all by himself in 3rd. The 4th place car is Spreen. The 71 of D. DuPont. The 69 of Mike Polero. That is how they continue to run single file here around the racetrack. Leaders on the exit of turn 4. Barker this time by. 7 to go. 7 laps to go for the race leader, Robert Barker, maintaining that advantage. He now opens it up to 5.5 car lengths over the 196 of John Heil as the laps continue to click off for your race leader, Robert Barker, well on his way to taking home a $3,000 payday here, courtesy of Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest. Now, half a straightaway, the advantage for Barker as he continues. 5 to go this time by. 5 laps to go for your race leader. Chris Heil hanging on there in 3rd. Brandon Spreen, 71 at D. DuPont, and Mike Polero. Here's Robert Barker. Once again, that lead is widening for the driver of the 17. Man is on a roll. We talked earlier about Will Planter Will Planter on an amazing roll in the Eco Stocks. Just as amazing right now, we're watching the run for car number 17, Robert Barker, as he leads the point standings. And he is on his way to a huge payday right now, as he has a half a straightaway advantage over car number 196 of John Heil. Oh, trouble, turn number 4. Trouble in turn number 4. Caution flag on the racetrack. Caution flag on the racetrack. Car number 71 of D. DuPont. D. DuPont and the 69 of Mike Polero come together. Well, and that changes things a little bit.
Hey, Greg, hope you're holding up okay, man. I know this isn't the turnout you wanted for the season, but just know that you're in our hearts and prayers. We're wishing you a speedy recovery. We'll keep the asphalt warm and the driver's seat open for you, man. Look forward to having you back with us.
Come out. There he is. Who's that? Who's that right there? There it is. Well done. Man, y'all are good. Y'all are paying attention the last 2 races. Thank you. I'm glad people listen to me for once. My kids never did. My pets don't. She's here, I'm not going to say. All right, here we go. So we're coming down. So now it's really important. Inside or outside? What's John Heil going to do? Is he going to go inside? Is he going to go outside? Oh, to the outside! To the outside! John Heil going to the outside. Oh, man. Now it gets good. Now it gets good. John Heil to the outside in the 196. Robert Barker down on the inside. All about the start. You got to time the start. You can't spin the wheels. You can't jump. You can't make a mistake. $3,000 on the line, and it comes down to right now. He's ready. I'm ready. You're ready. Green flag. We're racing. Off they go down into turn number 1, side by side. Up on the top, John Heil. Drag race down the back straightaway. Down they go into turn number 3. John Heil, big move up on the top side. Robert Barker, a little bit of contact. He goes up the hill. 2 to go this time by. John Heil in the 196. Your brand new race leader. Robert Barker drops back half a car length. Back straightaway they go. Heil in the 196. Takes the field down into turn number 3. Out of corner number 4. White flag in the air. One more time around this time by. John Heil in the 196. $3,000 on the line right here. Robert Barker trying to take a peek up on the top side. He loses ground coming out of corner number 4 into turn number 3. Bottom of the racetrack. Checkered flag in the air. John Heil in the 196. Robert Barker comes home second. Chris Heil, Brandon Spreed, D. DuPont rounds out your top 5. How about that restart move up on the top side of the 196 for John Heil? Big time move up on the top side. Tell you what, friends, in racing circles, we call that a big balls move. That is what that was right there for John Heil in the 196. He's going to light him up, I think. Here we go. Woo! Oh, yeah, he's going to put it right up against the fence. Here we go. Light him up. Oh, yeah, there you go. He just won $3,000. I tell you, like I always used to say, friends, it's like the old days of chasing the mosquito truck. I just love it. I love it. Somebody get a picture. I'm glowing. Oh, my goodness. What a move, the 196. I'll tell you what, guys, he just won $3,000. $3,000 of tires is laying right there on the track right now. That's true. That's true. All right, getting ready to jump out. What a restart. Up on the top side as we come down. So important. Like I said, can't spin the tires. Can't jump the start. So many different things that are important. The spotter's so important in all of this. Gets set to go. Exiting out of the car. The driver of the 196 out of Floresville. Put your hands to go. Oh, wait a minute. He's got the car back on again. Might trying to get the water pressure down, maybe is what he's doing there. Okay. He's about to jump out of the car. John Heil, your winner in car number 196. $3,000 richer. My man right there. It is John Heil. We're going trackside to Don Armstrong. Hey, before we do that, Don, we got to give a big thanks. Advance Auto Parts, CarQuest, they are the ones putting this on for us tonight. The Gary Merrell Memorial presented by CarQuest, presented by Advance Auto Parts. We love Advance Auto Parts, the Advance Auto Parts Weekly Racing Series. They are the title sponsor of the NASCAR Roots program, and now we're ready. Trackside to Don.
All right, thank you, Rodney. Well, listen, all I can say is congratulations again. It seems like, you've seen the winner's circle a few times the past few races.
Yeah, this one I had to work for. Rob Barker, I built his shocks, and they had a good race, last race, him and Augie Grill, and he brought his left front shock to me on Monday, and the shock was blowed up inside. And so I knew that we had to do some work to beat him. And I thought I had something more for him at the beginning, got a little bit tight, and then with about 6 to go, when he was driving away, I dialed some brake into it, and I think I could run his times then, and on the restart, I just dialed all rear to it and just gave it the Hail Mary, pulled it off.
Well, I'll tell you what, I think you burn up at least a couple $100 worth of rubber on the wall down there.
That's all right. Rick Polero will buy more.
And I like your fan club here. Who are all these folks?
Well, my sister came to see me, and she ain't seen me race in years. Good luck charm, I guess. And then the Smith family, I mean, everybody. I always forget somebody. R&M Install is the one that makes all this happen for everybody. And BMF Shocks and Chassis does a little. Those guys at the shop work pretty hard for me.
Well, man, what a show you put on tonight. John Heil, thank you so much. Congratulations. Get out and enjoy all your family and friends tonight.
I appreciate it. Hey, when y'all stand up for the national anthem, that means a lot to everybody. I swear to y'all, and we all appreciate that.
Amen to that. Rodney Rodriguez, it's back to you, my friend.
Thank you, Don. What a run. John Heil does it again. Rick Polero down there. Tell you, that is one good dude right there. The zippy hippie Rick Polero. That man has a fleet of race cars that you would not believe. Just some of the best. He gets the best guys that wheel them. And that guy right there, Heil, that's one of the best guys that wheel them, guys that builds them. That dude does it all. Big winner, courtesy of Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest. $3,000 in the bank tonight for that race team as John Heil takes it home here tonight in the Gary Merrell Memorial Race here at Houston Motorsports Park with the Texas Short Track Racing Series coming up next. It will be your Super Stocks. Super Stocks on the racetrack, and then you got that big race in the modifieds. $7,000 to win. We'll grab him right here as he makes his way out. Oh, sorry, y'all. Rick, how exciting was that?
That was great. We only need a few laps, I guess, with the driver behind the wheel. That was awesome.
Absolutely. Rick, talk a little bit about that car. That newer car right there, isn't it?
Yeah, Augie Grill, Grand American Race Cars brought that in for the big truck race so he could get it tuned in real good. And he was leading the race when he had to check out. We had a little rear end cover issue there, but good, solid car. Grand American Race Cars, BMF Shocks and Chassis all the way.
All right, there he is. Rick Polero right there. That is a man. That is a man as John Heil does it again here tonight. My man right here. Cheers to all of you. Best damn.
We live for race day.
We work hard
to leave it all on the track.
We always give 200%.
We are proud to represent the best city.
And the best fans in racing.
And we race for you.
We race for you.
We are NASCAR Houston.
Swag Patrol is on the scene. They're giving out the good stuff right here. Passing out the shirts. Call their name, wave at them, they'll throw it. Don't hurt yourself. Please don't hurt yourself trying to get something free. You want one that bad, I'll give you the one I got. No, I'm just kidding. There you go. Good stuff coming up at you. We'll be doing that throughout the night. Remember, friends, $1 beer, $1 hot dogs, all kinds of cool stuff happening down there. James is here. Oh, my goodness. It's just a great old time. It's a good old time here at the HMP tonight. The HMP. Oh, look at that. We got stuff flying over there every different direction. All right, swig for y'all. All right. We're going to get after it tonight, y'all. We are getting after it tonight. Super Stocks set to roll out onto the racetrack. That is our next main event. On the track they come. Here they are, your Super Stocks. All right, Super Stocks back tonight. Here is your starting lineup. On the point, car number 8, the winner the last time out. In the 8th, that is Brandon Gaither. On the outside, car number 92, that's Dylan Gaither. Next row down on the inside, the 89 is Brandon Moeller. Brandon Moeller in car number 89. Car number 55. The 55 car is John Winnie. John Winnie in the 55. Car number 22, the 22 is Corey Winnie. Corey Winnie in car number 22, and rounding out the pack in car number 9, the 9R, that is Travis Luzader. Luzader in car number 9, that is your starting lineup for your Super Stocks 20-lap main event here tonight, presented by Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest, the Gary Merrell Memorial Race, right here tonight. Showing him one that time by, showing him one. It is the Gaithers on the front row. You got Brandon in the 8. You got Dylan in the 92. That is how we will get set to go for 20 laps of racing here with your Super Stocks. Pace car on the gas. Pace car heading down to pit road. We are set. Coming out of turn number 4. Green flag. Oh, a green flag. There we go. Off they go down into turn number 1. Brandon Gaither in the 8 to the front of the pack. Dylan Gaither rides in second. Yellow flag. Did not like the start. Did not like the start. You had everybody out of line. You had cars jumping and all of that. Race control says, nope, we ain't starting it that way. We will not start it that way. So we go back. You had cars jumping around, so that was the call right there. The pace car picks up the field. Brandon Gaither in the 8, Dylan Gaither in the 92. We're showing them one this time by. Showing them one this time by as they make their way down. Here we go. Still 20 laps remaining right here as we try it one more time. You got the Gaithers up at the front of the pack. Brandon on the inside. Dylan on the outside. Brandon Moeller, John Winnie, Corey Winnie, Travis Luzader. That is how we get set for 20 laps of action with the Super Stocks, presented by Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest. Into turn number 3. We are set. The calm before the storm. Into the start zone they go. We're ready. Green flag. Off we go. Down into turn number 1, side by side. Brandon Gaither on the bottom. Back straightaway they go. Dylan Gaither up on the top side. Down into turn number 3 they go. It is Brandon Gaither holding the point. Here comes Brandon Moeller in the 89. Front straightaway. Lap number 1 in the books. And it is Brandon Gaither up at the front of the pack, picking up where he left off here 2 weeks ago. Up at the front. 2-car length advantage for the driver of car number 8. Here comes the 92 of Dylan Gaither running right behind him. They flash past the start-finish line once again. Continuing to lead up at the front. Brandon Gaither now beginning to widen the advantage as they dive down into turn number 3. We'll call that about 6 car lengths on the whole shot move, and Brandon Gaither checking out from the pack down into corner number 1. Gaither hanging on. 3-car battle starting to shape up back there behind him. In the 92, Dylan Gaither. In the 89, Brandon Moeller. Corey Winnie in car number 22. 3-car battle happening back there for second. They clear off lap number 4. 4 laps complete that time. 16 laps to go for your super stocks. Onto the back straightaway. Continues to be the Gaithers up at the front of the pack, but it is Brandon Gaither holding a commanding advantage as they make their way past the front straightaway once again. Down into corner number 1. We'll call that about a 10-car length advantage right now for your race leader, the driver of car number 8. Back straightaway, making his way down to the bottom of the racetrack. The 89 and the 22 in tow back there behind Dylan Gaither in car number 92 as they try to chase the pack. Oh, down into turn number 1. Corey Winnie in the 22 tried to work down to the inside. Corey Winnie in the 22 dropped down to the inside, was trying to make an inside pass, and he loses the grip down there. The caution flag comes out. Solo spin for the driver of car number 22. So Winnie go to the back of the pack. So that was a situation right there where Winnie dove into the corner. If he'd have driven that thing any straighter into the corner, he was going to get down into that car in front of him. And that could have been disastrous for 2 cars. So he takes a solo spin, and the flag comes out with 14 laps remaining here in this super stock main event. Up at the front of the pack, Brandon Gaither, your leader in car number 8. Winner the last time out. Here he is up at the front of the pack once again. Dylan Gaither rides in second. Brandon Moeller, your 3rd place car. Winnie will go to the back as he was in that 4th position. But now he rides shotgun on the field. 4th place car now Travis Luzader in the 9R. John Winnie in the 55, and there's Corey Winnie. Shotgun on the pack as he rides in the back. All right, there he is. There's a man right there. The Cone Boy. The Cone Boy. He's available for autographs after the races, by the way, if y'all want to go track him down. He'll be in the pits. We're going to set him up a table. He can go over there and sign autographs. All right, here they come. Inside or outside? It's up to the drivers. Pace car flashes by. In, out, in, out. Anybody going to go out? 1, 2. John Winnie to the outside. Corey Winnie to the outside. My man, right there. All right, we get set to go once again. Pace car will go off of the racetrack. We are set to go. 14 laps to go. Here we come. Making their way into the start zone. We're ready. Green flag, off we go. Down they go into the corner once again. 3 wide, look at that move down on the top side. Dylan Gaither down on the bottom. Top of the racetrack, the 22 of Corey Winnie. Here they come, side by side, battle for second position. They touch. Coming out of corner number 4. They do keep it nice and straight. They're able to keep them nice and straight as they make their way onto the back straightaway. Side by side battle down on the inside. The 92 up on the top side, the 22. Oh, hang on, Dylan. Down at the bottom of the track. Here they come around. Continues to be that 8 car. Hanging on. Oh, up to the top. Winnie up way at the top of the racetrack. Smoke trailing out of the back of that 22 car. Rough break for Corey Winnie in the 22. As we saw smoke pouring out of the back of that 22 car. He will go off the track. Up to the top goes Brandon Gaither in the 8. Here they come by. Brandon Gaither down into turn number 1. Trying to hold on. Caution flag on the racetrack. Caution flag on the racetrack. Might have oil. Oh, into the back of Gaither. Brandon Moeller into the back of Gaither there. I think we've got oil. We've got oil over there on the racetrack. You saw it happen right there as Brandon Gaither went to the top of the racetrack. And then you see it happen right there as Moeller gets on the binders, hits that oil, and into the back of that car he goes. It looks like, from everything we're hearing, it looks like there's oil all the way here at the top of the racetrack, all the way around. So we've got quite a bit of oil. We've got quite a bit of oil on the racetrack right now, so we'll have to get the track safety crew out here, get some oil dry put down, and get all of that cleaned up. And the thing about it, it's at different parts of the racetrack. You've got oil down at the bottom of the racetrack in turn number 1. It's up on the top side here on the front stretch. So they will have to survey all of this and get this cleaned up. Cannot run these cars. How are you, girl? Good. Cannot run these cars on that racetrack with oil laid down right there. That's when it gets awful dadgum slippery. So the track safety crew will begin to work out there. You can see it. It's real nice and shiny. Real nice and shiny right here along the front stretch. So we will work to get that done. I think we're going to take the cars down to the infield and go red. That way they're not sitting out there burning fuel up. So red flag situation, you know what that means. Beer time for Mr. Microphone. I toast all of you friends.
Hey Greg, get well man. You're a winner and you will win this one. I know it for sure and everybody knows it. Be strong and I hope to see you soon at the racetrack. I know you will and get better man.
Do you see what that young man told me? You better have a designated driver tonight. That's a smart kid right there. He said, you better have a designated driver, said my young friend right there. It's a smart young man right there. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Good head on his shoulders. That's a good thing. All right, friends. It looks like we've got the Texas Short Track Racing Series Swag Patrol about to hit the scene here once again as they're going to give out some goodies here. So if you want something, start waving. Wave at them. Don't wave at me. I don't have anything to give you. I have abs.
We live for race day.
We work hard all week to leave it all on the track.
We always give 200%.
We are proud to represent the best city
and the best fans in racing.
And we race for you.
We race for you.
We
are NASCAR Houston.
Isn't it good to see this place full again? My goodness, I'll tell you. And I'll tell you the best part. I'll tell you guys the best part about this place being full again. That means we'll do it more. That means we'll do more in 2021. 2020, we had big plans. We had all kinds of stuff planned. Didn't work out. Damn COVID. But now, 2021, we are planning some really, really cool stuff. And we still have one more race coming up on October the 17th right here at HMP. Man, y'all are a rowdy bunch tonight, man. What the hell? What's going on here? I see some fired up people in here tonight. That's good. Makes me think we're doing something right. We're doing something right if you people are excited. I've called races where people don't say a word, and that sucks. All right, we're gonna go down here. Y'all want some stuff down here? Y'all want stuff down here? I have nothing. I'm just leading. I'm just leading the pack right here. We're going all the way. We're going all the way down here. We're coming down here. We got people. We know you're down here. We know you want to be here because you want to be close to the beer. That's all good. There it is right there. Into the stands they go. There it goes up to the top side. Oh, thank you, buddy. That's a good, I tell you, that guy right there, I'm going to adopt him. I'm going to adopt him. He said, I'll tell you what you're doing right. He said everything. That's my son. That's my son right there. He's the designated driver he was talking about. So what do y'all want to do now while they're cleaning the track? I guess we'll just sit here and wait, huh? Drink beer. Yeah, that's a good way to pass the time here. 75 laps coming up for the Pro Modifieds as they will race for $7,000. 7K. Needless to say, that's 75 lap race. So just to kind of give you a little rundown of how we're going to do that. So 75 laps, we'll do it just like we did the truck. So during that first 50 laps, the caution laps will count. If we have a yellow, Mike Meekum, my brother, sure. First 50 laps, if we have caution laps, we do count those. Once we get to lap 50, once we get to lap 51, the caution laps do not count. So the last 25 laps will be green flag laps. But if we have a situation where in the first 50 laps where we have an oil spill like this, we'll throw the red flag. Because we know you didn't come here to watch cars run under yellow, right? You don't want to see cars running under yellow. So you want to see them running under green. So we're going to either throw the red flag or we're going to be green flag racing. One of the two. That's what we're going to do. That's how we do it around here. That is how we do it. Nice. That's right. It's the bottom line because Stone Cold said so. My friend, how you doing, buddy? CarQuest. I like that. CarQuest. CarQuest and Advance Auto Parts presenting sponsors here tonight. Remember, y'all can go to NASCARHouston.com. That is the official website of our series. It is NASCARHouston.com or TexasShortTrackRacingSeries.com. Follow on Facebook, Texas Short Track Racing Series. That's where you get all your updates of everything that's going on. We're back here on October 17th. You can get all your race information there. You'll have a race schedule. You'll have all of that in advance before we get set for that. Thank you, darling. So, Texas Short Track Racing Series on Facebook. How are you? Oh, you want an autograph? Oh, okay, I'll give you one. Hold on. Hold this. You can talk if you want. What's your name? Courtney. There you go. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. All right. Courtney right there, everybody. That's super awesome. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah, Facebook. That's the place to go because that's where you'll find, all the detailed information. The schedules are there, just anything that's pertinent. Point standings and all of that, you probably want to go to NASCARHouston.com, but all the day-to-day business and so forth, you will definitely want to hit the Facebook page. And check in. If you're here tonight, check yourself in here for the big 75-lap race tonight coming up. Gary Merrell, the Gary Merrell Memorial. That is happening here tonight. We've already given away $3,000 to the modifieds. We're going to give away $7,000 in a little bit. Then we're going to give away $2,000 in the trucks. All right. Hey, everybody, clap for my girl, Gina. Let's give Gina a big round of applause. She's going back to get more. She's going back to get more stuff. And I'll tell you, that Gina right there, Gina, for Gina, today is kind of the day off, if you want to even really call it that, because she is nonstop working on this stuff, like all the time. Even when we have 2 weeks between races, she's just nonstop putting stuff together, working on sponsorship stuff, working with our Rod Ryan deal, getting all of that put together. She's doing all of that. Hey, David Umscheid, everybody. David Umscheid right there. The hat. That is the legendary hat right there. That is one of the best that we've ever seen. Grew up watching David Umscheid. David Umscheid won a lot of races. God dang it. That's one of my favorite drivers. Greg Davidson, all these guys. Jerry Child, H.B. Bailey, all these Houston drivers. Texas asphalt racing is so cool because you've got different patches, different territories of racers. You had the Austin drivers. You had Jimmy Finger. You had Glenn Schwabe. You had Jake Wallace. We're talking about David Umscheid. You had all of these guys, Jerry Grant. You had all of these really, really good Austin drivers. And then you had the San Antonio clan. You had Hubert Bean. And you had just all of these great San Antonio drivers that we watched for so many years. Austin, I miss Fireball Finger. Jimmy Fireball Finger, one of the best that we ever saw. And it was always so cool. You had Houston with Ronnie Chumley and all of the bunch that you had here. Corpus Christi. Corpus Christi gave us so many of the best asphalt drivers with Slick Yeomans and Terry Labonte and Johnny Unitas. I mean, the names go just on and on and on. And the cool part about it was every year, at the end of the year, we got to all get together in College Station at Texas World Speedway. And that's where you got the best of the best. That's where you got the best from Austin, you got the best from San Antonio, the best from here, the best from Corpus, and all points in between. And we used to run the Texas Race of Champions. And that was one of the funnest damn races that we ever had. And we got to run it on the big super speedway over at TWS, which is now a housing complex. That sucks. That stinks. Part of it. Part of it's been demolished, and it will be the something or the other community. SCCA got booted away. So Texas World Speedway, if you never got to see that, go back and look in the chronicles of it, because that was one of the best. That was one of, I think, only 7 or 8 original super speedways. And now it is going by the wayside like many asphalt tracks, but I'll tell you one that is not going by the wayside right here. The nicest one in Texas, Houston Motorsports Park. And what a great place we have to race. And it is, that's right, and it is Gina Scheil Knowles that is putting this program together here for us, along with Advanced Auto Parts and CarQuest, doing a tremendous job. Even in this rough 2020, we've been able to get this put together. How you doing, buddy? Oh, no, I can't be saluting him with a beer. I'll just wave. So are you going to say start your engines for the big race? All right, good, good. That's all right. We're going to have our main man right here. He'll be doing the start your engine. Oh, I know, but I call you my main man. I know you're Isaiah. So it'll be Isaiah on the command. So we will have our modifieds. We'll bring them out. They're going to do out-of-car introductions. We'll introduce them. And then get you set for 75 laps of non-stop racing. How about once again a big round of applause? We're here tonight celebrating Gary Merrell. Big round of applause. The Merrell family's here with us tonight. And that is so cool. Gary's one of those good dudes, and he says so many good folks in this sport. And that's what makes this sport so cool. And I mean, a lot of times you got the good guys, and hell, a lot of times even the bad guys really aren't that bad of guys. They're just not as good as some of the good guys. But you got guys like Gary that, man, I tell you, just good people. And that's why this sport continues to be a family sport. That's you talk to most of those people, most people involved in this sport, whether it's asphalt or dirt or road racing, whatever it is, and they tell you, the best part about it's the family part of it. You get to hang out with family, you get to hang out with friends, and even in the middle of a damn pandemic, you get to hang out and have a good time at the racetrack. And that is what we are doing here tonight with the Texas Short Track Racing Series at Houston Motorsports Park. Man, we should have brought the Cone Boy over for an interview right now. Man, that's what we should have done here in this downtime. He'll be the Cone Boy. He'll be the Cone Boy. Yeah. That's never too late. That's true. Where is he? I don't know where. He's probably off over there doing whatever he does. I don't know what he's doing over there. So there you see they're applying. The steady dry is on the racetrack over there, so they're going to blow that stuff out. And at some point, once we get the cars back out on the track, we'll have to roll through that and get that stuff soaked in. Still running on a good time. It's 7:56. It's 7:56, so we're still running at a very, very good clip. You know that we like to get you in here, entertain you, have some racing, get you home early. We know you got to get up and go to church in the morning. Or if you're not going to church, you got to get up and watch Joel Osteen, whatever. But We like to get you out of here early. And remember, at the end of the night, you can come down this walkway right here where I'm pointing, go all the way down. You can go into the pit area. You can go around the back, down the stairs, around, and you go to the pit area that way as well. So we'd love to see you in the pits tonight. He's got a bucket on his head. The first of many. Hey, do y'all remember when, showing my age here once again, do y'all remember when Church's Chicken used to say, don't be a buckethead? Yeah, anybody remember that? It's all kids in here. They're like, no. You do remember. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah, don't be a buckethead, they used to say. He is a buckethead. You're a buckethead too? Oh, that, okay. I thought they were excited for me. Shit, should have known better than that. That was short and sweet. He only had two. He only had two. Hey, I'll tell you what, I'm surprised tonight because the last time we were here, what was the last race date? No, September or whatever? September 10th? 12th. The last time we were here on September 12th, everybody had a birthday. Everybody had a birthday September 12th. Nobody has come here tonight and told me, hey, it's my birthday. Until now, probably everybody now will have a birthday on whatever today is. I can't keep up. I woke up this morning and hell thought it was Sunday. 10 laps to go for the Super Stocks. We are rolling them out. We're going to run them through the steady drive. We've got to get that stuff down into the racetrack.
Next downtime, can we get an air show bump? Oh, one of the guys. Next downtime, can we get an air show bump? Yeah.
All right, there he is, the Cone Boy, Caden. Thank you, Michael. Caden. Caden the superstar. Yes, sir. How are you? All right, here we go. Cone is out. They slide through. There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Precision right there. Precision. Precision. All right, we are set. Pace car's getting ready to go off the track. 10 laps to go here as we are rolling. They make their way down side by side up at the front of the pack. We're ready. Green flag, off we go. Into turn number one they go. Brandon Gaither down on the bottom. Here comes Dylan Gaither on the bottom of the racetrack, side by side. Brandon Moeller up on the top. They dive into turn number three. Side by side battle for second. Brandon Gaither is your race leader. They make their way down past the start-finish line, down into turn number one. Brandon Gaither, your race leader. Here comes Brandon Moeller. Moeller racing down on the bottom, trying to find a hole. He is not going to get it down on the bottom of the racetrack. Dylan Gaither hanging in position number two. Up the racetrack he goes. Moeller trying to find the spot right there. He will not get it. He will not get it that time by. Here they come, making their way onto the back straightaway once again. Car number 8, Brandon Gaither is your race leader. Dylan Gaither hanging on in second. Brandon Moeller, your third place car. Down the front straightaway, they sail down in. 7 laps to go that time by. 7 laps remaining here in this 20-lap main event for your Super Stocks. Brandon Gaither trying to go back-to-back. He was the winner the last time out on September the whatever it was. Here we go. Front stretch. Once again, down into turn number 1. Gaither starting to open up the advantage once again, widening the advantage. Onto the back stretch they go. Let's watch that car number 8 as he sets it down into corner number 3. Big battle happening back there for second. Dylan Gaither, car number 92. He's got a mirror full of the 89 of Brandon Moeller. Moeller, a little bit of contact, runs him up the hill. Brandon Moeller trying to find a hole on the bottom of the racetrack. Into turn number 3, side by side they go. Moeller is there. Dylan Gaither on the top side. Front straightaway down into corner number 1. Oh my goodness, the battle is right there. Brandon Moeller, car number 89. Dylan Gaither is right back up to his back bumper once again. This time by, it'll be 3 laps to go. 3 laps to go for your race leader, Brandon Gaither, as he flashes by. Brandon Moeller rides in position number 2. The third place car of Dylan Gaither in the 92. Can he find a way to battle back? Dylan Gaither takes a peek down on the bottom. Brandon Moeller shuts the door. Down into turn number 3 they go. Out of corner number 4. 2 to go this time by. 2 laps to go this time by for your race leader, Brandon Gaither. Oh, my goodness. Dylan Gaither trying to take a peek down on the bottom. That spot is not there. Brandon Moeller onto the back straightaway. There they go into corner number 3. 1.5 car lengths, or a half a car length is the advantage there for Moeller. White flag in the air. One more time around. One more time around for Brandon Gaither in car number 8. He leads by half a straightaway down into turn number 3. Here is a battle for second. Dylan Gaither going to try to take a peek down on the bottom. Contact into the back of the 89. Checkered flags in the air. At the line, Brandon Moeller able to hold on for second. Oh my goodness. Up at the front of the pack, it was Brandon Gaither up at the front of the pack in car number 8 taking it to the bank. But you watch those guys racing for second, the 89 and the 92. Those guys looked like they were racing for $50,000. Good run right there from Moeller in the 89. The 92 of Dylan Gaither as those two battle for position number 2. And once again, parking it in Advance Auto Parts victory lane, the driver of car number 8. Just a tremendous run once again. Driver out of San Antonio as he gets ready to jump out of that car. It is 2 in a row. 2 in a row for that Gerald Miller Race Cars. Car number 8 as he parks it in victory lane. He goes wire to wire in this one. Had to sit out a red flag, but when it's all said and done, nobody even got close. We got started once again, and he checked out on the field, and he wins by half a straightaway over a big battle there with Brandon Moeller and Dylan Gaither in car number 92. Out of the race car, he can hear you. There he is. Brandon Gaither, your winner in car number 8. Beautiful race car, excellent drive right there for that young dude. And he does it to it. 2 in a row. It's down to Don.
Do you just get a flat? No, say that again?
No brakes the last 10 laps.
No brakes the last 10 laps. Well, how do you do that, Brandon Gaither?
When you got a good car like this, it rolls without no brakes.
So, I mean, do you shift it, downshift it to get some lower speed? What?
No, not at all. We just rolled it off in there and turned left and drove away.
Roll it off, turn left, and do it. Well, congratulations. What a great race for you tonight. And, you know, it wasn't as if you didn't have any competition, because did you smell them on your back bumper?
Oh, yeah, I know. The 89, 92, they're good teammates and stuff, so we all help each other out. I know they're going to be there, so got to stay on point every time.
So what did you do different this race than you've done in the past to get this number 1 spot tonight?
I polished it.
He polished the car. Well, it's the aerodynamics, I'm sure.
Oh, that doesn't mean anything around here. People say it does, but I don't think it does. No, we changed some shocks. Got to thank KH Suspension. Great stock package underneath it. So.
What kind of motor has this got in it?
Just regular 350.
A 350 Chevrolet?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's carbureted engine?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All by Spring Racing engines.
Okay, very good. So what are you going to do with this big payday for you tonight?
Probably buy everybody dinner and once we leave here.
Well, am I included in that, I hope?
Yeah, we'll party hard.
Brandon Gaither, ladies and gentlemen, your winner tonight. Rodney, back to you, sir.
Thank you, Don. That is right. Brandon Gaither at Holiday Inn race headquarters each and every race night here with the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Holiday Inn, the Holiday. So that is the place to go. It's kind of an unofficial thing, but if you want to see your favorite racer, you're probably going to see him at the Holiday Inn, the conclusion of these races here tonight. So we hope to see you there at the old Holiday. And the good thing is about the Holiday, I said it last time, you can go to the Holiday and you can talk to the guy that finished in 10th place. And when you talk to him at the Holiday, you're going to think he won the damn race with the stories he's going to be telling at the Holiday Inn. So that's the unofficial spot. After the spot, it is a Holiday Inn. Excellent run once again for Brandon Gaither in car number 8 as he wins here in the Super Stocks, the Gary Merrell Memorial Race, and the big event tonight, 75 laps for those fire-breathing machines that you see down along pit road. $7,000 to win, courtesy of Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest. We're going to bring those cars and stars out to the front.
We live for race day.
We work hard all week to leave it all on the track.
We always give 200%.
We are proud to represent the best city.
And the best fans in racing.
And we race for you.
We race for you.
We are NASCAR Houston.
Hi Greg, my name is May. I am one of your fans. Just wanted to wish you a super duper fast recovery. Hope to see you back at the track and that I can finally meet you in person. It will be such an honor.
Mr. Davidson, I think that you know that you are my man, and we miss having you at the racetrack, and we are racing for you. Cannot wait until we get you back in the fold again, buddy. And we're thinking about you. We love you. And man, I've been a fan of yours forever. I'll be a fan of yours forever. That's what it's all about. How you like that behind me? You got a great daughter. Heather passed that along to me, and I found a place for it, buddy. We're thinking about you. We're racing for you. I'm calling races for you. Pearland legend, the Texas legend, the one and only Greg Davidson. Get well soon, buddy. Hope to see you.
797979. Text TOW to 797979. Pretty good stuff right there. Save 25% on your towing needs. Super awesome stuff right there. Thanks to On-Site Towing for being with us here at the racetrack. Houston Motorsports Park is also proud to announce their partnership with City Ambulance, which is the third largest ambulance company in Texas, located here in Houston and serving cities around this great state. They have built their reputation by providing the highest quality of care for their patients. City Ambulance offers ground transportation for emergency and non-emergency services, from hospital transports to private events. Tonight we have Dan Gardner. He is the Director of Operations for City Ambulance, ready to ensure the safety of our participants and fans. The fine folks at City Ambulance Service. Hey, friends, also got to talk about our friends over with the Commemorative Air Force Houston Wing. They've been doing our flyovers here with us. You saw just an amazing flyover tonight. They've got the Wings Over Houston Air Show this weekend. That is going to be a super cool, exciting thing. That is super exciting. The Wings Over Houston Air Show, it is this weekend. It's going to be a fun time. Wings Over Houston, just an incredible air show. Our friends with the Commemorative Air Force Houston Wing. You get additional information, talk to those great folks, or they are here with us tonight.
Right front.
All right, race fans, I don't know. I'm thinking of something. All right. Yeah. Okay. Now I remember. Okay. I don't know how many of you guys know this, but so our races are streaming live on YouTube, on the Houston Motorsports Park TV YouTube channel. And we have gotten countless requests from the folks that are watching from home. They see all of it. They see this huge crowd that we have here tonight, and they want y'all to do the wave. I know it's a little bit old school, but they want y'all to do the wave. So we're going to give them what they want, so as long as y'all want to do it. So we're going to do the wave. We're going to start down here in turn number 4. So we'll do the wave, and we'll take it all the way down, and we'll take it back and forth maybe, I don't know, 3 or 4 different times. 3 or 4 different times. We'll give them the wave. That's what they want to see. All right, everybody. So we're starting here. The wave starts right here. Let's go. Wave. Let's do the wave. Here we go. Get up off your butt. Get up off your butt, doing the wave. Come back the other way when we get to the end, because I can't run that fast. All right, come on back, come on back, come on back, come on back. It hasn't been that long, come on. All right, coming back through, coming back through, coming back through. Oh, yep, yep, I like it. Let's do it one more time, coming back. Come on back one more time. Y'all are like, come on, for crying out loud. For crying out loud, this is too much. Oh, yeah, man, I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. One more time. Bring it on back. Bring it on back. Come on. Come on. I feel like a yoga instructor or something here. Here we go. Back through all the way down to turn number 4. Well done. Put your hands together. You done good. You done good. You done good with the wave. You made all the people happy watching on the live stream. Now, hopefully, they just caught it on video. Otherwise, we'll have to do it again. We'll do it at the end of the night. There you go, right there. That's super cool right there. Matt Merrell behind the wheel. That's going to be super fun to watch Matt in that car. Hi there, how are you? Those Cheetos good? That's good. $75 laps of action coming up for your modifieds, your NASCAR modifieds. They're going to be fast. They're going to be loud. So what it's all about right here. $7,000 on the line here in this race. Cars making their way out as we get set. These cars, like we talked about with Max Calles, these cars are accustomed to 30, 40 lap main events. At times we've done 50, but tonight it's 75 big laps. And remember, first 50 laps will count the cautions. Caution laps will count when they run under yellow in the first 50 laps. Once we get to that final 25, the final 25 laps will be all green flag racing. That's what we have set for you here tonight. The Gary Merrell Memorial Race, here with the Texas Short Track Racing Series, presented by Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest. Rod Ryan in the house with us here tonight. He's over in the pace car. That is the #1 radio program in Houston. And Houston is one big city. And it is Rod Ryan. That is the man. 94.5 The Buzz from 6 to 10 a.m. every weekday morning. Rod Ryan, 94.5 The Buzz. Check him out. So here we go. On the racetrack, there they are. As we get set, $7,000 on the line here in this modified race. That is a whole lot of money. We gave out $10,000 the last time to our trucks. And tonight, it is the modified's night to shine.
Okay. All right. Sounds like a winner. We good to go, guys? Thank you, sir. Here we go.
All right, race fans, on the racetrack, there you see them. The Gary Merrell Memorial Race, 75 laps, $7,000 on the line. Presented by Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest. And these are the cars and stars that will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, your starting lineup for 75 laps of action. We begin at the back of the field. Driving car number 11 out of Houston. He will start shotgun on the field. Put your hands together for that driver, car number 11. It's Shelby Huff. Shelby Huff in car number 11. Next row up, car number 70. Famous name right here at this racetrack, hailing out of Houston, Texas. That driver is Sonny Hunt. Sonny Hunt behind the wheel of car number 70. Inside of that row, car number 18, out of Magnolia. Rookie driver, he is nice and steady. Put your hands together for Jason Foray. Next row up in front of them, out of Spring, in car number 500, the most unique number on the racetrack. That is Jake Thomason. Jake Thomason in car number 500. On the inside of that row, car number 13, that famous livery, the yellow with the lime green numbers. It is the one and only, we've seen him on so many laps here, out of Cyprus. It's Ian Webster, ladies and gentlemen. In front of them, car number 81, hailing from Alvin, Texas. Another one of our young lions here, nice, steady. steady, always a contender. The driver of car number 81 is Christopher Hogan. Experience down on the inside, one of the grizzled veterans, and a happy birthday to his dear wife as well, as she is here tonight. Happy birthday to Mrs. Car number 26. This is the veteran out of Beeville, Texas. Say hello to Bob Slazinski. Next row up on the inside, car number 31 out of Huffman. That is one fast-looking machine sitting in the middle of the pack. Say hello to Chase Schubert. On the inside, one of the hometown guys. He's coming back home tonight in that famous car, number 51. Good to have him back on the racetrack. Back home tonight out of Houston, it is Zach Knowles. Row 5 on the outside, car number 21, defending champion of your NASCAR Modifieds. Back racing with us here tonight, looking for the big bucks. Hailing out of Austin, Texas, that is Jason Marshall. On the inside of that row, you see his name on that wall 4 different times. 4-time NASCAR Modified champion right here at Houston Motorsports Park. Out of Seguin, Tech, 5-time NASCAR Modified champion. Out of Seguin, Texas, welcome back, Joe Armendia. Car number 38. Outside of row number 4, long haul award each and every time he keeps coming back. We got the folks checking in from Florida, out of Palm City, Florida. It is Mox, Ricky Moxley, car number 38. Inside of row number 4, the legendary driver out of Waco, Texas. He has won in every style of race car. Here he is in a NASCAR Modified, always fast. Put your hands together for the legend, Paul White. Outside of row number 3, in the famous number 112, normally piloted by Augie Grill. Augie Grill not behind the wheel of that car tonight. However, at the Gary Merrell Memorial Race, back behind the wheel doing double duty in the 112, it is Matt Merrell. Inside of row number 3, car number 2, brand new wrap on that car. This dude is always a contender, originally out of Bernie, now hailing in Lindale, Texas. Say hello to Dylan Spreen. Row 2. On the outside, one of our guys, national iRacing champion, cut his teeth, grew up around here at this racetrack, raced all around the state of Texas. He's raced around the country. He's driving for Richard Garcia tonight. In the 0, it's flying Ryan Luja. Inside of row number 2, car number 99. He had been undefeated in 2020. A mechanical failure took him out of our last event. He is back here tonight. He will start 3rd on the field. Car number 99, the Smith Excavating Special. It's Casey Smith. And now your front row for the Gary Merrell Memorial Race. 75 laps, $7,000 to win on the outside of row number 1. Clocking in at a 14.742 out of Pasadena, Texas. It's Johnny Walker. And your fast time tonight, he will bring the field down for 75 laps of action. He was a winner the last time out. He starts on the pole tonight, 14.700 out of Mission, Texas. It's Max Calles. "75 laps of action for the Modifieds. Pick your favorites, race fans. These are the best drivers in the Modifieds that you will see. And they have congregated here tonight at Houston Motorsports Park with the Texas Short Track Racing Series presented by Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest. And they are about to buckle in for 75 laps of action. First 50 laps, the cautions do count. But we're not going to sit right here and ride around under yellow flags for you. We're going to give you green flag racing in the final 25 laps. It is all green flag racing at the conclusion of that race. So we get ready to strap these drivers in. And we will wait on the all clear. And then we will have the ceremonial. Most famous words in motorsports. That will be coming up here in moments. Look at this line of machines. You got Kaya's on the point. If you're new to the races and you want to pick a car to cheer for that 112. His dad is who we're racing this race for here tonight. That can be a sentimental favorite right there. Been out of the race car for a little bit, but we talked to him earlier. He's primed and ready. You've got contenders all the way through. Casey Smith on the outside in the 99. That's your point leader. Flying Ryan Luja is in this field tonight. Dylan Spreena's here. Paul White. Joe Armandia's back. Jason Marshall. So many different drivers that are set to entertain you here for 75 laps, waiting on the all clear as we will get everyone in. Lots of safety apparel that goes in. It used to be easy. You used to jump in. You put on outdated seatbelts, you could race in a t-shirt and blue jeans. Not that easy anymore. Lots of stuff to go on. So we'll wait until that final driver is set. What do y'all think, fans? You ready for 75 laps? Absolutely one of the biggest races that we have had at this racetrack in so long. We had a huge truck race the last time out. And by the way, they're racing for $2,000 tonight too, everybody. So that's still coming up. But this is a task at hand right now. As we buckle these men into their machines and get set to go. And I'll tell you, race fans, if you were here the last time, we had 2 stars of that night. Neither one of them were in race cars. One of them was Caden the Cone Boy, and he's still a star. And the second star is here tonight as well. And he's sitting over here in row number 3. That's my man Isaiah right there. He was a star the last time. He got us started the last time. #1 race fan right there. And he's going to get us going here with the most famous words in motorsports coming up here in just a couple of seconds. Guys, what we're also going to do, when we show them 2 to go, that's going to be the wave lap. So that's when you can salute these guys, wave your...
We live for race day.
We work hard all week to leave it all on the track.
We always give 200%.
We are proud to represent the best city.
And the best fans in racing.
And we race for you.
We race for you.
We good?
Okay, we're still waiting on Max Kayas. Yep, absolutely. So Kayas will get buckled in. And then Isaiah's here with me. And then you will hear a rumble. That will echo all the way to Beltway 8 and down that way. I'm directionally challenged. I don't know what way that is. So it looks like Max Kayas is in the car. Race fans, I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you ready for 75 laps of modified action? Well, then if you're ready, I'm sitting here with the coolest dude in the joint here tonight. This is my friend Isaiah. Isaiah is the man, will always be the man, and he's going to give the command tonight. It's all you, my friend.
Hello. name's Isaiah, and I wanted to thank y'all for coming out tonight to see us race tonight. And drivers, start your engines.
Here we go.
That's awesome.
There is a command. We are set for 75 laps. Your NASCAR modifieds on the track, rolling, ready to go. After that command, how can you not be ready for what we are about to watch as we get set?
Shit, I wonder, forgot where I left them.
So around they'll come. We'll pace them about 4 laps. Get the tires hot. Get the junk off the tires. We're going to bring them around. We're going to give them some laps. Feel free to stand up. Feel free to stand up and lose your seat, guys, if you want to, as we bring them around. These are your NASCAR modifieds. Texas Short Track Racing Series. Houston Motorsports Park. Big money race. $7,000 on the line as we race here tonight for 75 laps. Who will win this race tonight? You've got Max Calles up on the point trying to go back-to-back. Johnny Walker in the 72. Casey Smith, Flying Ryan Lucia. The 112 of Matt Merrell. The 96 of Paul White. Ricky Moxley, car number 38. Joe Armandia, car number 79. Zach Knowles, Chase Schubert, Bob Slazinski, Christopher Hogan, Ian Webster, Jake Thomason, Jason Foray, Sonny Hunt, Shelby Huff. Star-studded lineup of racers as we get set to go. Here they come around. Couple of more laps in anticipation of this huge 75-lap race. Thank you for joining us on Houston Motorsports Park TV on our YouTube channel. Hope you're enjoying the show here tonight as you check in from back at home. So we're going to tighten up the field. We will tighten them up as they come by this time. We will tighten it up right here. We're going to show them two this time by. Let's wave at them this time. Showing them two right here. Let's give them a wave right here. Here they come by as they come down in front of you, getting set. Those are your drivers here in this 75-lap main event. They make their way down. Pace car is going to tighten the field up. Pace car will gather them in one last time. We tighten the field. Pace car in command, taking the field down into turn number 1. Caution flag stays out this lap. This time by, race fans, we are showing them one. We are showing them one as they come by this time. Next time, we are heel to the steel, and we are going. One more time around that time. Here they come. Onto the back straightaway they go. Pace car's going off the track. Lights are off around the racetrack. We are set to go. Max Calles and Johnny Walker will bring them down. Pace car's out of the way. Here we go, race fans. This is what you came for. We're ready. Green flag, let's go. And off they go down into turn number 1. Max Calles. Oh, trouble up at the top there. Sonny Hunt. Off they go. It's Calles up on the point. And car number 148. Casey Smith in the 99. Johnny Walker. Flying Ryan Lucia out of corner number 4. They flash by. Lap number 1 is Max Calles up on the point. Calles takes the field down the back straightaway as he leads. Casey Smith hanging on right there in second. Flying Ryan Lucia taking a peek down on the inside. Car number 72 of Johnny Walker. Dylan Spreen rides in that position, number 5. They flash by the start-finish line. Single file racing all the way around the racetrack. 3 wide into corner number 1, a little bit further back of the pack. But the action continues to be up at the front. Car 148, Max Calles is your race leader. He is holding on to that advantage over the 99 of Smith. 3-car battle back there for position number 3. The 0 of Flying Ryan Lucia taking a peek down to the inside. Trouble. Lucia into the 72. And there's a spin. Spin over at turn number 3. Flying Ryan Lucia in the 0. It looked like Lucia down on the inside. Flying Ryan Lucia trying to get to the inside of Johnny Walker. There wasn't a lot of room down there. Lucia gets into the 72. Caution flag on the racetrack. Lucia is rolling. He will go to the back of the pack. So the pace car will pick up the field. 5 laps complete, that fast. 5 laps complete. Here are your modifieds. And it is the 148 of Max Calles up on the point as he leads. He's got Casey Smith riding back there in second. That action happening inside the top 5. So that is a tough break right there for the 0 car of Flying Ryan Lucia. He'll go to the back of the pack, but he's got a lot of time to see if he can make his way back up. So here's Calles bringing the field back around as the pace car being driven by Don Armstrong. They make their way down, and the field in tow. These caution laps do count. These caution laps do count at the moment here in this first 50 laps. So Max Calles in the 148, not a lot of breathing room that he had there with Casey Smith. Casey Smith right on his tire tracks. Casey Smith right in his tracks, so we'll see if Casey's sizing up what he's going to do as Calles looks to go for 2 in a row here tonight at HMP. Johnny Walker riding right there in position number 3. We'll have to take a look. Hopefully no damage there to Johnny Walker. Is that a little bit of contact with the 0 as Lucia kind of gets in a little hot right there. They make contact, but it looks like Johnny Walker, everything okay on the Walker Sport Fishing car number 72. That contact on the rear quarter panel, but I think everything is clean and good. I don't even see any damage on the back of that car. So Dylan Spreen will now sit in position number 4, and Paul White makes his way into the top 5. Lots of contenders in this race. You've got guys throughout the field. You've got past champions. You've got champions in other series. This is a cavalcade of all our drivers that we have on hand here tonight at Houston Motorsports Park. These yellow laps do count, so we're down to 67 to go. So hopefully going to be able to get race control, get everything back in line, get our race lineup set so we can have a cone restart coming up here shortly as the pace car drags the field around one more time. Pace car with 19 modifieds out on the racetrack. 19 NASCAR modifieds. Pace car dragging the field around as we get set. Lineup is good as we run. Jason Marshall went to the pits. Caden the Cone Boy made his way back out here once again. So the cone right in the middle of the racetrack right here. Early on in the race at the moment, so let's see if anybody makes a drastic move. For the most part, you'll probably see everybody stay down to the inside. Calles, Smith, Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker goes to the outside in car number 72. So the pace car picks up the field. And now, last car through, Jason Marshall. Caden makes his way back out. Caden on the run here for this one. So here they come around once again. Pace car. We'll show them one this time by. We will show them one as they make their way by. All right, here they come. Showing them one this time by. Showing them one this time by. All right, we are set to go. pace car is going to pick up speed. Lights are out around the racetrack. David Corbello up in the birdcage. We will get set to set him a sail. Here they come around. Lights are off. Max Calles pacing the field. We're ready to go. Green flag, off we go. Into turn number 1, Calles, big move. Up the track goes Johnny Walker, 3 wide out of corner number 2. Paul White up on the top side. Casey Smith hanging there in second place. Oh my goodness, what a gaggle of race cars. Out of corner number 4, past the start finish line once again. These laps will begin to click off in the long green flag run. Up the hill goes Johnny Walker. Johnny Walker hung up on the outside. Matt Morrell down to the inside. Matt Morrell into the top 10 in car number 112. Ricky Moxley down on the inside. Johnny Walker sitting up on the top side. Walker losing lots of ground right there in car number 72. Walker now sandwiched as he got Chase Schubert and Joe Armandia. Johnny Walker dropping like a rock through the pack. Maybe there was some damage to the back of that 72 car as he has started to go backwards. Johnny Walker, that driver out of Pasadena. A little bit of contact here. You got fire out of the back of Jake Thomason in car number 500. Walker continues to go backwards. Meanwhile, your leaders up at the front of the pack. Max Calles in car number 148 up at the front of the pack. Car number 99, Casey Smith right there with him. Good battle shaping up for position number 3. Paul White is there. Dylan Spreen, car number 2. That is 3rd and 4th as they flash by. 58 laps to go that time by for your race leader. Max Calles in the 148. Chasing $7,000 on the line here tonight in the Gary Merrell Memorial Race. Presented by Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest. Position number 5 is Matt Morrell. Deployed in 6th. It's a car number 38 of Ricky Moxley. 7th is the 51 of Zach Knowles. Joe Armandia rides in 8th. 9th, Chase Schubert rounding out the top 10. Johnny Walker as he has fallen all the way back to position number 10. Meanwhile, front of the pack, top 2 cars trying to break away from the field. And they are indeed doing that. That's Calles in the 148. Casey Smith right on his heels. They try to escape from the rest of the pack here in this 75-lap main event as they check out from the pack. We got trouble, turn number 4. Trouble, turn number 4. All kinds of stuff happening at turn number 4. As we see that mess right there. Caution flag comes up. Christopher Hogan, car number 81. So Hogan sits down at the bottom of the racetrack as he had some contact there with Flying Ryan Luja. So the 81 car of Hogan will hit pit road. You got some sparks trailing out of the back of that one. Ian Webster also on pit road in car number 13. So Ian Webster down on pit road. So you got a couple of different cars on pit road, but up at the front of the pack, really starting to happen. Max Calles and Casey Smith checking out from the pack, but the veteran, car number 96, that is Paul White. Paul White is right there on the podium as he has found the grip on that 96 car tonight, and he sits right there. Dylan Spreen, position number 4. Spreen in the 4th spot. Matt Morrell into the top 5 in car number 112 as he rides in that famous car number 112. Normally piloted by Augie Grill, but tonight it is Morrell, and he has given it a ride as he has it in the top 5. Ricky Moxley rides in 6th. 7th place car, Zach Knowles, car number 51.
Hey Greg, it's Mike, the 74 Eco Stock. Listen, man, I've only met you a few times, but you sure are a legend and an inspiration to all of us. And it's not your first challenge you've overcome, so we're looking forward to getting you back soon, man. Hurry up and get better.
On race control to get our lineup square. Have to get that lineup correct. That is race control working with the drivers and the spotters to get them back where they need to be. And as soon as we have that in line, we'll have Caden the Cone Boy make another appearance out here on the racetrack. So we are waiting. We'll pace them around one more time. Hogan back on pit road in car number 81. Christopher Hogan on pit road. Max Calles and Casey Smith putting on a tremendous show up at the front of the pack. But that action is happening behind him. The action behind him, the battle for 3rd. Paul White has marched that 96 car all the way into 3rd. And let's see what that legend can do. Flying Ryan Luja back out on the racetrack in the 0. So you got Luja back out on the racetrack. You got Hogan still getting attention on his car as he sits on pit road.
We live for race day.
We work hard all week.
To leave it all on the track.
We always give 200%.
We are proud to represent the best city.
And the best fans in racing.
And we race for you.
We race for you.
We
are NASCAR Houston.
And let's take a look and see where they go on that car. They're looking at the front end of that machine. I think they're trying to make sure the front, everything is square up on the front. Now they're working back around the header area over on the left side. Now they back that 0 car up, so hopefully not the end of the night for Lucia. Christopher Hogan back out, 49 laps remaining here in this 75 lap main event for your modifieds. $7,000 on the line. They continue to work now over on the right front of Flying Ryan Lucia. Caden the Cone Boy. Not ready for him. Not ready for him. He's so fired up he wants to come out a lap early. Oh, now he's going to get serious. Now he's really getting serious. I had my earpiece out. I don't know if they called him out yet. All right, so still have everybody on the racetrack except the 0 car. Flying Ryan Lucia on pit road as he sits. Now we're ready. Here we go right there. Caden the Cone Boy. Out on the racetrack. There you go. That's what it's all about right there. All right, here they come. Cone restart. NASCAR says the choose rule. That's not what we call it. We call it the cone rule. Here we go. Inside or outside? Let's see what takers we have to go to the outside. Everybody stays to the inside. Dylan Spreen goes to the outside. Ricky Moxley, Zach Knowles, 31 to Chase Schubert. So we do have some takers. That'll go to the outside. And we are set to go. 47 laps to go. Here with your NASCAR Pro Modifieds. Ready to rock and roll once again. There he is right there. There he is right there. The man, the myth, the legend. All right, showing them one as they come by. Showing them one this time by Max Calles, Dylan Spreen up on the point. Showing them one right here. $46 laps remaining here in this modified main event. Max Calles, Dylan Spreen, Casey Smith, Ricky Moxley, Paul White, Zach Knowles, Matt Morrell, Chase Schubert. Here we go, up to speed, the pace car heading down pit road. We're ready to go once again. Here they come at you. Let's rock and roll. Green flag, we're racing. Into turn number 1, hole shot move once again. Calles down at the bottom of the racetrack. Onto the back straightaway, side by side. Casey Smith, car number 99. Will make his way back into that runner-up spot. Paul White riding back and forth. Ricky Moxley up on the top side. Down the front straightaway they go. Single file racing all the way back to position number 5. Down on the inside, Matt Morrell. Morrell bringing Zach Knowles with him down on the inside. Morrell back up to position number 5. Here comes your race leader. Car number 48 of Max Calles. Side-by-side battle happening a little bit further back there. You've got a side-by-side battle. Joe Armandie in the 79. Ricky Moxley in the 38. Here's Chase Schubert in car number 31. Schubert's going to try to take a peek down on the bottom. They flash by once again. 42 laps to go. 75 lap main event. Glad you are checking in on the Houston Motorsports Park TV channel on YouTube. Out of corner number 4, Max Calles once again pacing the field here early on in the 75 lap main event. Last 25 laps will be all green flag laps. Single file racing all the way around the racetrack. You got a little bit of separation back to the third place car of Dylan Spreen. We'll call that about 4 car lengths in between second and third as they race down into turn number 1 once again. Casey Smith trying to find some room down on the inside. Max Calles not going to give him the inside groove. Calles takes the field out of corner number 4 once again, and it is Max Calles continuing to hold on to the advantage over Casey Smith in car number 99. Dylan Spreen a little bit further back. Trouble, turn 4. Trouble, turn number 4. We've got the 18 car, Jason Foray. Jason Foray sitting down on the inside. Foray will go to the pit road. Up at the front of the pack continues to be the 48 of Calles, holding on. Calles takes the field down into the corner. Jason Foray trying to get off pit road as they make their way down. Halfway home this time by. We are halfway home in the 75-lap main event. Single file racing, third place car. Got one into the wall. Christopher Hogan in the 81. Oh my goodness. In front of the field goes the 81. For Hogan, Christopher Hogan, hard contact on the retaining wall over there at turn number 3. So we will wait as the track safety crew makes his way out. He's out of the car. Christopher Hogan out of the car after a huge shot down there at turn number 3 on that concrete retaining wall. And Hogan is good. There you see him out of the car. It's a massive shot right there. And here is Christopher Hogan. He does not look happy there. Not a happy race car driver. As they are trying to hold him back. Making his way down pit road. Very unhappy car driver there as he walks down pit road. Not exactly sure what might have happened right there, but whatever the case was, the driver of that 81 car is not happy. There you see him marching down pit road. So let's see what his final destination is right there. He's being held back. He is being held back right there. So that is something that he's not happy about. And now you got law enforcement. You got law enforcement making their way back in there. So you know it's not good when the law comes out. You had the lawman over there, so something was going on. Not very happy with the situation. Obviously, Christopher Hogan there, the driver of car number 81. So they will work to get that 81 car off the racetrack. We will run under caution. 34 laps remaining here at the moment as we are past halfway here in this feature race. Ian Webster on pit road in car number 13, but it looks like he's made his way back out. Flying Ryan Luja's still down there, and it looks like Ryan's out of the car, so that'll be the end of the night for Flying Ryan Luja. But here comes the field around, and it is Max Calles in the 148. He and Casey Smith checking out from the pack, but this caution flag's going to draw them all back together once again as we get ready to re-rack them and restack them once again. So we will stop them right here on pit row or on the front stretch. All right, so the red flag out right here. Like I said, we're not going to sit here and run a bunch of yellow flag laps. So here they are right in front of us. So past the halfway point, it is Max Calles in the 148 up at the front of the pack as he and Casey Smith putting on a show. Really, really good run for the two. Dylan Spreen on the podium currently as he rides in position number 3. Paul White in position number 4. Tremendous ride tonight in the 112. It is Matt Merrell as he sits in that 5th position. How cool would it be for Matt Merrell to get up to the front of this thing? That would be super awesome. You got Zach Knowles sitting right here in the 51. Joe Armandia. It is a who's who of racers. Free stuff coming at you, race fans. You got free stuff from the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Swag Patrol. All right, we are getting them rolling. All right, getting them rolling once again. Oh, yeah, all kinds of free stuff. It's the rowdy stuff down here. There you go. And I love it. Look at that. That's a good toss right there. Well done. Well done. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I have nothing to throw. I'll take that. I will take that.
Hello, Greg. I'm Amina from Houston, Texas. I'm one of your many fans who enjoy watching you race. I remember the first time I met you. You had just won a race. I came to the back to talk to you. You got out of your car. You greeted me so well and you told me all about the race. It was an awesome day. I'll never forget it. I hope that you will recover very soon. I'm keeping you in my prayers, and I hope that, and I pray that very soon you'll be joining us at the racetrack. We miss you, Greg.
We're out of the race here so far. The field coming around once again, 32 laps remaining. Remember, that thing will count down. If we stay yellow until 25 to go, it'll stop right there. Last 25 laps, we do not count the yellows. On the pit road once again, Ian Webster, car number 13. Ian Webster, 21, Jason Marshall, 72 of Johnny Walker. So we got lots of action on pit road. We got lots of cars down on the pit road here as we work with 31 laps remaining. Here in this modified main event, $7,000 to win. 75 laps is what we're doing here tonight. Here they come around. Pace car, towing the field. Ian Webster off pit road in the 13, so we roll once again. Keeping them in line. 30 laps to go. 30 laps to go. That time by. Here we go. We get set to go. Cone restart coming up. Cone restart coming out. Here comes Caden, everybody. There's Caden on the racetrack. Caden the cone boy. Taking care of business right there. My man, Caden. They make their way around. Inside, outside, which way do they go? 29 laps to go. Laps counting down. Getting towards the end of it. Here they come. Making their way down. Caden one more time, everybody. There is Caden. Another appearance as we get set to go. Cars will gather it up. Here is your restart lineup presented by CarQuest with 29 laps remaining. Make it 28. On the point, Max Calles in the 148. On the outside, car number 2. That's Dylan Spreen. Row 2 on the inside. Car number 99, Casey Smith. On the outside, the 51 is Zach Knowles. Row 3 down on the inside, Matt Burrell in the 112. Chase Schubert on the outside in the 31. Row 4 on the inside, car number 79. That's Joe Armandia. On the outside, the 26 of Bob Slazinski. Up on the next row on the inside, Ricky Moxley, Shelby Huff. Rest of the pack coming by. We're showing them one this time by. Showing them one as they make their way by. We are set to go. Lights are out around the racetrack. Pace cars heading down pit road. Here we go, race fans. 27 to go. And this is going to be for the big money right here. $7,000 on the line. Here they come. Through corner number 3, out of corner number 4. They're coming at us. Green flag. And off they go down into turn number 1. Onto the back straightaway, the 148. Max Calles on the break once again. Calles, Casey Smith, Dylan Spreen, Paul White. That's your top 4. Past the front straightaway once again. 25 laps remaining right now. 25 laps to go. Yellow flag laps will not count from here forward in this modified race. Kaya is on the point. Smith taking a peek down on the inside. Not able to make the pass. Front straightaway they go. Continues to be two-car race up at the front of the pack. A little bit further back right there. Battle for fifth down on the inside. Matt Merrell in the 112 on the outside. Zach Knowles in car number 51 as they chase Paul White in car number 96. Big battle side by side. Merrell in the 112 trying to find the drive down on the bottom. Zach Knowles up on the top side out of corner number 4. This time by 22 laps to go for your race leader, Max Calles. Can he go back to back? Can he win again and sweep the month of September in the NASCAR Modifieds here at Houston Motorsports Park? Max Calles down the front stretch, leading the pack as he makes his way down into corner number 1. 99 onto the back straightaway. They chase themselves into turn number 3. Calles is right there. Dylan Spreen continues to hold on to position number 3. Paul White, Matt Merrell, that is your top 5. Rest of the pack from 6th on back. 6th place car, Zach Knowles running in 7th. Chase Schubert, 8th place car, Joe Armandia. 9th, Ricky Moxley rounding out the top 10. Bob Slazinski. That is how they run here with 19 laps remaining in the Gary Merrell Memorial Race. 75 lap modified race. It has been paced from the drop of the green flag by Max Calles. He continues to hold on as they come out of corner number 4. Casey Smith right in his shadow. Casey Smith is right there. Casey Smith trying to find some breathing room down at the bottom of the racetrack. Calles is not going to give him anything down there. Here they come once again down the front straightaway. Continues to be a 2-car race up at the front of the pack. Can anyone chase these 2 cars down? What a run for Calles. What a month of September for Max Calles. Winner back here on September 12th. He is led from the drop of the green flag. Dylan Spreen rides back in position number 3. Paul White, Matt Merrell taking the race in those positions. 3-car battle happening into turn number 1. You got 3 cars all lumped together as that is for position number 7. Joe Armandia, Ricky Moxley, Chase Schubert, car number 31. Good race. Oh, up the hill. Schubert loses the grip. He will go up the hill and slide away. Your race leader down the front stretch once again, continuing to hold on to that advantage. Not a lot of breathing room between those 2 cars as the 148 trying to keep that car. One little slip from Calles and Casey Smith will pounce and take that spot. Back straightaway they go. Sonny Hunt, car number 70. Joe Armandia on pit road. Armandia on the pit road. Meanwhile, front of the pack, Casey Smith down to the inside. Thought he had room down there. Not able to pull it off. Now he'll get back in line once again. He will get back in line once again. Casey Smith not able to pull off the pass. That time by 11 laps to go. Hot spot on the racetrack is position number 1. Max Calles holding on to the spot. Here comes the 99 of Casey Smith. Casey Smith trying to find the spot where he can make that pass. Thought he might have done it the last lap. Calles prep time. 10 to go that time by. 10 laps to go for your race leader. Max Calles as he holds on here over Casey Smith. Casey Smith, a little bit of a tap right there. Tap into corner number 3. They keep it straight. They race down into turn number 1. Cannot get any closer than that. Casey Smith down to the inside. Casey Smith trying to take an inside move right there. Max Calles throws a block. No room there. Here's Calles. Calles is right there. They're going to have some lap traffic in front of them. So now, as they make their way into corner number 3, it will be the 148 trying to hang on. 99 of Casey Smith all over his back bumper with 7 laps to go. 7 laps remaining here in this main event. $7,000 to win. And it is coming down to this. A 2-car battle up at the front of the pack. Calles and Casey Smith as they are going to race this one out. They will have some lappers up in front of them as they will come up on the back of the 11 of Shelby Huff. Shelby Huff in car number 11. He will go to the top side as the leaders are coming up on him. They are bearing down on Shelby Huff. Huff will go down to the inside. 5 to go this time by. 5 to go this time by as they make their way onto the back straightaway they go. And it is Caius trying to hold on. Casey Smith, a little bit of a tap right there on the entrance of turn number 3. They race down into turn number 1. They come on Jason Foray. Jason Foray to the top of the racetrack. Jake Thomason rides in front of them in the car number 500 to the inside. Goes to 48, the 148. 99 is right there. 3 to go. 3 to go this time by for your race leader, Max Caius, onto the back straightaway. These two guys will race it out. $7,000 on the line, presented by Advance Auto Parts and CarQuest. This time by, 2 to go. 2 to go this time by for your race leader, Max Caius. Caius up to the back bumper, Jake Thomason. Thomason is right there. Thomason, he will go to the top of the racetrack. Here's Caius coming down. 1 lap to go this time by. White flag. 1 more time around that time for your race leader, Max Caius. Casey Smith will have to do it now. Casey Smith will have to make the pass now. Max Caius down to the inside. Here they come around. Little bit of a tap. Checkered flags in the air. Max Caius, your winner. Casey Smith comes home second. The 2-car, Dylan Spreen, comes home third. Paul White, Matt Morrell rounds out your top 5. $7,000 on the line. It is Max Caius in the 148. And I'll tell you what, race fans, you have got to give a big thumbs up to Casey Smith right there. Casey Smith, car number 99. The driver of the 99 could have laid the bumper on the back of that 148, but he did not do it. Casey Smith races him clean. Little bit of a shot into turn number 3, but that was it. That was it. And it is Max Caius in the 148. He will light him up here on the front stretch. Max Caius does it 2 in a row. Right there as he wins. That right there, race fans here at Houston Motorsports Park. That dude right there is Mr. September. He sweeps September here at Houston Motorsports Park with the Texas Short Track Racing Series. He wins back here on September 12th. He comes back here to wire, taking it home, and Mr. September notches another one. Septiembre, my man, Septiembre, there he is. We're going down to Don Armstrong.
Holy cow. That's one of the closest races I've ever seen. 75 laps bumper to bumper between Max and Casey. Do you not agree with me? How exciting was that? Woo! I'm telling you. All right. This is your $7,000 winner for tonight's feature race. 75 laps, big smile on his face, a very unique couple of trophies there. It's a great night for Max Caius tonight. And I'll tell you what, he earned every minute, every dollar, every cent of his winnings tonight. I tell you what, it was a driver's race tonight because those 2 cars were so evenly matched. Sponsor Advance Auto Parts, TechNet, and I'm sure that Max will tell you more about it here when I get a chance. We're doing pictures right now, some video. This is a big night in Pro Modifieds here at Houston Motorsports Park. NASCAR Advance Auto Parts weekly series, second to the last race of the season. And it's a great night. So let's talk to him right now, shall we? Max, what a great night for you, man. Did you feel Casey on your back bumper all 75 laps?
Feel it every second, man. Every lap, I knew that he was there and that he was as fast as me, or maybe even faster in some parts. So I knew that I had to be consistent. not make any mistakes, and that paid off at the end.
Well, I'll tell you what, we saw him touch that bumper a couple of times. I'm thinking, yeah, he's telling you that he's back there. Does that make you nervous?
Well, no, because I knew already, but I knew that he was as good as me or faster in some parts, like I said. So I was just trying to be in my own race, not make mistakes, because what it does is that it tries to make you put him in my head, and that's when you make mistakes, you know.
Do you feel like that his car was as evenly matched as yours going into the race tonight?
I think so. I mean, he's been the fastest all season, so I knew that he was the one to beat for sure.
Yeah. Well, so $7,000, you going to do a little celebration tonight?
Well, with my family, I mean, thank you for everybody that supports me, Advanced Auto Parts, TechNet. Thank you for Advanced and TechNet to support Texas short track racing. Without them, I think we wouldn't be here. So I really want to thank Gina Knows too for all she does to this racetrack, and mostly you fans. Thank you for being here and for enjoying this race. I really appreciated you being here.
Max Callis, you couldn't have said it any better. Congratulations, my friend. There he is, your winner tonight, $7,000 to the winner of the Pro Mod, Max Callis, ladies and gentlemen. Rodney, back to you, my friend.
How about that? Max Callis, $7,000. He sweeps September. Mr. September right there as he takes care of business, undefeated here in September. Talked about it in the last race where early part of the season, Callis had been so good, but the luck just wasn't on his side. Just couldn't put it all together. He's fast all year. Anytime you get Callis on the track, he's fast. But the luck just wasn't falling his way. But I'll tell you what, friends, here in this month of September, it has all come together, and it has become the Max Callis show here in the Modifieds as he has that tremendous run right there. And you got to give your applause right there to Casey Smith. Max said it himself. Casey Smith is a tenacious racer. He will make you make mistakes. But tonight, Casey Smith tried to do that. Callis did not make the mistakes, and you applaud Casey Smith because he didn't lay the bumper on the back of that 148. Or, let me check that. He did put the bumper on the back of the 148, but he could have hit him a lot harder than he did on that last lap. Just hit him enough to try to get him to pop out of the racing groove. When he saw that wasn't going to happen, he was issue. Did not make it an issue. Heads up racing right there from Casey Smith, the driver of car number 99. Don't run away, friends. Still got another one coming up. $2,000 on the line. The NASCAR Texas trucks heading out onto the racetrack here at Houston Motorsports Park. Okay. Oh, don't break that, Gina. Hey, is Travis Gold here? Travis Gold. Travis, I have your credit card, dude. So I bet his ass is gonna come running now, isn't he? Travis, I have your credit card, my man. If you can describe it to me, I'll give it to you. If you don't come get it, here's what's gonna happen, Travis. If you don't come get your credit card, my friend, I'm buying a round of beer for this whole damn place with your credit card, my friend. With your credit card, a round of beer, Travis Gold.
Hey Greg, on behalf of the entire Shaw family, we wish you a speedy recovery and looking forward to see you back at the racetrack soon.
What do you think? We got a pretty packed joint here tonight. Thank you guys for coming out here, man. Thank you for coming out. This is what it's all about. We put these races on, and we like to see this place full. This is the way this place should be, and that's why we are so lucky that we got the best drivers that come on out here to entertain you guys, and that's what it's all about right there with what we see there and what we see right here. That's when we know that we have put one tremendous program together. Again, a big shout out, the Merrell family. They are here tonight. How about that run for Matt? Matt Merrell, nice run tonight as he jumped that famed number 112.
We live for race day.
We work hard all week
to leave it all on the track.
We always give 200%.
We are proud to represent the best city.
And the best fans in racing.
And we race for you.
We race for you.
We are NASCAR Houston.
So go check it out and listen to all the stories. And if you're lucky, Bruce Wright will make some fajitas. Where is Bruce Wright? I think Bruce Wright is up there. Are you making fajitas tonight, my man? They're making fajitas tonight, too. Y'all making fajitas tonight, too? Like he is now. Fajitas, nice. Fajitas tonight. Hell, we even did the wave, man. We even did the wave tonight. It's been a good night. We still got 30 laps to go. Still got 30 laps. On the track, Texas trucks.
I'll let you do what you gotta do. I guess so. You're ready to go. So, you're gonna be at the hotel. You gonna be staying there? Yeah.
Gary Merrell's wife. Oh, hi. Hi. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And this is such an honor. And you know what's neat is our building, our 45th.
All right, we are set. Your trucks are on the track. Let's set your starting lineup.
Go, Matt!
On the pole, car number 86, double duty, it is Matt Merrell. Matt Merrell. And car truck number 96 on the outside, car truck number 48. That's a showstopper, Jake Wright. Next row down on the inside, truck number 31, that's David Webster. On the outside, the 12 of Justin Steiner. Row 3 on the inside, the 14 of Michelle Reiniger. On the outside, the 82 of Anthony Monroe. Next row down on the inside, in the 04, that is Corey Roper. Corey Roper in the 04. Outside in the 06, that is Dale Sheen. Next row on the inside, truck number 7, that is Zoe Barker. On the outside, the 46, Tawakia Grinowitz. Grinowitz in the 46. And rounding out the pack, in truck number 11, that is E.J. Fitzgerald. There you go, race fans. 30 laps of action coming up for your Texas trucks. As we are set, pace car off the track. One more time, everybody. Here we go. Out of turn 4. They're coming at us. Green flag. Off they go. Matt Merrell with the whole shot. In truck number 96, Merrell is your leader. Here comes David Webster down on the inside. Out of corner number 4, Merrell brings the field down, leads another lap. Matt Merrell up on the point. David Webster rides in second. The showstopper, Jake Wright, side by side for fourth. Michelle Reiniger down on the inside. Justin Steiner on the outside. In truck number 12, Anthony Monroe right there behind him with Corey Roper. Front of the pack. Matt Merrell holding on. The 31 truck is right there. Showstopper Jake Wright, side-by-side battle for fourth. On the inside, Reiniger. On the outside, Justin Steiner. They stay side-by-side. Out of corner number 4. They flash by once again. Lap number 3 in the books. Up at the front of the pack, Matt Merrell, car truck number 96. 3-truck breakaway. The 31 of David Webster. The 48 of the showstopper Jake Wright. Michelle Reiniger in position number 4 as she is making it up towards the podium in truck number 14. Talked to Mike Reiniger before the races. He said there was a couple of adjustments that he made on that 14 truck, and that truck has been fast all day long. She rides in the 4th position. Leaders flash by once again. And it is Merrell in the 96, your leader, as he's holding the point right there. Up at the front of the pack. Here he goes. goes, making his way by side, the battle for second place in the 48. Jake Wright down to the inside. The 31 of David Webster, free and clear down to the inside. It is Jake Wright to position number 2. So the showstopper, our current point leader, now rides in the second position. David Webster right there on his tailgate. As they race down into turn number 3, they are still chasing the number 96 of Matt Merrell as he paces the field down. 22 laps to go this time by front of the pack. Merrell, how cool would it be for Matt Merrell to win here tonight? The Gary Merrell Memorial Race as he leads down into turn number 3. 2 truck lengths is the advantage over the 48. Flashing past the start-finish line once again. Continues to be a nice, comfortable lead for the 96 truck of Matt Merrell up at the front of the pack. Second place battle starting to shape up once again. The 48 is right there. That is the showstopper, Jake Wright. He now sets his sights on Matt Merrell, but Merrell trying to check out from the field. This time by 19 laps to go for Matt Merrell, taking the field down into turn number 1. Michelle Reiniger continuing to hold on in position number 4. Fifth place truck, the 82 of Anthony Monroe. Corey Roper's in position number 6, and Justin Steiner in position number 7. Down to the inside, truck number 7, that is the 7 truck of Zoe Barker. Zoe Barker down at the bottom of the racetrack. Here's Grenowitz in the 46 up to the top of the racetrack. Coming by on the inside, your leader's flashing by. Continues to be Matt Merrell up at the front. Here comes Jake Wright. Jake Wright closer to the back tailgate of the 96. Zoe Barker on the back straightaway. The 7 truck looks like it's coming to a stop on the backstretch. So it looks like the caution flag will come out. Caution flag on the racetrack. Truck number 7, Zoe Barker on the backstretch. That truck comes to a stop. Truck comes to a stop. And it stops back there, and so we will bring the field around. Our first caution here in the Texas.
Hey Greg, it's Gracie sending you well wishes from North Carolina. I hope to see you at the racetrack soon.
It's Matt Merrell. Matt Merrell up at the front of the pack as they race around with 16 to go. I'll tell you something really cool I just found out a while ago.
Greg, man, I'm just wanting to let you know that I've been praying for you this entire time. You're one of the strongest dudes that I've ever met in my entire life, and I just know that you're going to come out of this thing stronger than ever. I can't wait to see you back out on the racetrack, man. I love you. Take care.
Wedding anniversary for Mr. and Mrs. Gary Merrell. How awesome is that? We get to do this here tonight. We honor one of the great dudes, and it's their anniversary tomorrow. And then we got the Cone Boy out one more time. It is Caden. And on top of that, you got Matt Merrell up at the front of the pack in the number 96. Cone restart coming up, inside, outside. The showstopper, Jake Wright, is coming. Jake Wright was right there within a half a truck length of the 48. They'll go down to the inside. David Webster up to the top side in the 31. So here's your restart lineup presented by TechNet. The 96 of Matt Merrell on the outside, David Webster, Jake Wright, Michelle Reiniger, Anthony Monroe, Corey Roper. Lights are out around the racetrack. Here we go. Restart coming up. Out of turn number 4. We're ready. Green flag. We're racing. Down to turn number 1 they go. Merrell down on the bottom. Webster on the top side. Back straightaway they go. Side-by-side battle into corner number 3. Merrell hanging on the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, up the hill. Up the hill. All kinds of trouble there. The 82 truck of Anthony Monroe right up the racetrack into Michelle Reiniger. Into Michelle Reiniger in the 14. The Grenowitz truck involved as well, the 46. But I don't know, I thought something broke on the 82. The 82 goes right up the racetrack. And into Michelle Reiniger there in the 14. Oh, man, tough break for Michelle. Michelle in position number 4 throughout this race. That caution flag had come out. She got shuffled back, I believe, to about the outside of row number 3, but just a tremendous run for Michelle Reiniger in the 14, and she's pulled up next to the 82.
Hey, Greg, hope you're holding up okay, man. I know this isn't the turnout you wanted for the season, but just know that you're in our hearts and prayers. We're wishing you a speedy recovery. We'll keep the asphalt warm and the driver's seat open for you, man. Look forward to having you back with us.
That's the way they had that set. Not exactly sure if she had contact with the wall, but she definitely took a shot to the left side. And the Reiniger Racing crew will take a look at that down there on pit road. The 82 will stay on the racetrack of Anthony Monroe. So Monroe running there in the 82. He's sitting right there, second to the last truck in line. All right, so the field makes their way around, and we continue to watch the work happening on the 14 truck of Michelle Reiniger. So all of that happening down there. All right, so we get ready to re-rack them and restack them one more time with 16 laps remaining. Pace car picks up the field. It is Matt Merrell up at the front, holding on to the advantage. Tremendous restart that we saw from the 96. That time by as we wave the caution flag. These caution laps do not count. We bring them around. We're showing them one this time by. Restart lineup presented by TechNet. Inside of row number 1, Matt Merrell. On the outside, the 31 of David Webster. Row 2 on the inside. Jake Wright on the outside. Corey Roper. Row 3 on the inside. The 12 of Justin Steiner. EJ Fitzgerald. Dale Sheen. Anthony Monroe. Tawakia Grinowitz. The 46. Here we go. One more time. We're set. Green flag. We're racing. Firing it off into turn number 1, your race leader, Matt Merrell once again on the gas. Back straightaway they go. David Webster all the way up to second. Corey Roper up to third in the 04. They make their way out of the corner, and here they come by once again. Up at the front of the pack, 14 laps to go. Contact Jake Wright. Jake Wright in the 48. Caution flag on the racetrack. Jake Wright, a little bit of contact. There with the 12, a little bit of contact. And the yellow flag will wave once again. So it looks like he had the 12 and the 48 getting together there a little bit. Call from race control. The 48 of Wright will go to the back of the pack as he's on the solo spin down at turn number 1. But once again, just a tremendous restart for Matt Merrell in the 96. As he jumps on the gas and he jumps right back up out front. And now you got David Webster right there, but knocking on that door, here comes a CarQuest special of Corey Roper. Roper riding in position number 3. And maybe for the last time tonight, there is Caden the Coneboy. Oh yeah, see now he's telling y'all to bring it. Now he's telling y'all to bring it. I have a feeling that's not going to be the last time. With that racing that we're seeing right there in that second, third, fourth, fifth, this may not be the last time. Here we go. Inside, outside, cone rule right here. To the inside, Merrell, Webster, Roper to the outside. Anthony Monroe goes to the outside. Dale Sheen. Everybody else goes to the outside. We're set to go once again. Thank you, Caden, my man right there. Here we go, pace car coming in. Lights are going out around the racetrack. 14 laps to go. Front row, Matt Merrell and Corey Roper as they bring it down. Restart coming up. It's race time at Houston Motorsports Park. Green flag. Off they go down into turn number 1. Merrell in the 96, whole shot move. To the front of the pack he goes. 3 car lengths down into turn number 3. Matt Merrell side by side. David Webster, Corey Roper out of turn 4. This time by 13 laps to go. David Webster, Corey Roper, Justin Steiner trying to take a peek down on the bottom. There is the 82 truck of Anthony Monroe as he rides in position number 5. Steiner side by side with Roper. Front of the pack, Matt Merrell checking out as he takes off. 13 laps to go that time by. 3 wide, almost out of corner number 4 through 2. Back straightaway they go. Roper up on the top side. Steiner is there. Anthony Monroe, little bit of contact. Hold on to it. Here they come out of the corner. Roper down the front straightaway. Side by side. Monroe, Anthony Monroe, 3 wide out of turn number 2. Jake Wright down to the inside. Jake Wright side by side. That is for position number 3. Wright back up on the podium. Corey Roper shuffled up out of the way as they made their way down. Here they come by once again. Continues to be Matt Merrell, but it's a dogfight happening back behind him. David Webster up on the point. Jake Wright riding in position number 2. Anthony Monroe, Justin Steiner, 11 laps to go that time by. 11 laps remaining here in this main event for your Texas trucks here with the Texas Short Track Racing Series. Out of corner number 4, this time by. 10 to go or 9 to go. 9 laps to go this time by for your race leader, Matt Merrell. 31 truck, David Webster. 48, the showstopper, Jake Wright, Anthony Monroe, Justin Steiner, Corey Roper, your leaders back out of turn number 4 once again. One more trip around the racetrack. That truck number 96, normally piloted by the great Rick Polero. Tonight, double duty, Matt Merrell. Merrell already a 5th place finish in that 75 lap, $7,000 to win modified race. And now Merrell on a path to possibly win $2,000 here in the Texas trucks. Onto the back straightaway they go. That advantage right now is 4 car truck lengths for your race leader, the driver of the 96. He'll flash by once again. That time by, 6 laps remaining. 6 laps remaining for the driver of truck number 96. Now they go single file around the racetrack. Hot spot starting to shape up once again back there for 5th. Corey Roper is right there as he makes the pass on Justin Steiner. Onto the back straightaway, your race leader continues to be the 96 of Matt Merrell. He had been out of for about 4 years, had not been behind the wheel. And Merrell jumps back in here tonight. Already a 5th place finish. Now he's 3.5 laps away from winning in the Texas trucks. Down into turn number 3. David Webster's coming. David Webster has cut that advantage. Webster, 1 truck length behind. David Webster up to the tailgate. Back straightaway they go. We already had 1 fantastic finish. We might have another one. Here's Merrell. This time by. 2 to go. 2 laps to go this time by. Matt Merrell in the 96. The 31 of David Webster. Think I heard a little bit of a miss. Little bit of a miss on the 96. Down on the inside, Merrell, can he hold on? This time by, white flag, one more time around. Onto the back straightaway they go. Can Merrell hold on? That truck is barely hanging on, Merrell out of corner number 4. Here he comes, checkered flag. Matt Merrell nudges that truck home. That truck was falling on its face. I could hear as he went by, that truck was down a cylinder, but he manages a way to bring that truck home. My goodness, what a race. We talked about Casey Smith. You got to give it to David Webster also. David Webster could have left the bumper on him. He never did it. But Matt Merrell with this 96 truck barely hanging on. You could hear it spitting and sputtering as he made his way down. He drops down to the inside. I love what he did in turn number 3. He dropped down to the inside of the racetrack, lit off the accelerator, and then just dove into the corner and wheeled that thing down the front straightaway. And he wins And this is so much bigger than $2,000. $2,000 is irrelevant at this point to Matt Merrell and the Merrell family here tonight as he puts it in victory lane, getting ready to jump out of that race truck. What a night, what a return to the racetrack for this guy as he gets ready to exit out of that fast number 96 truck. And as he gets ready to do that, we'll get ready to head down to Don, who will talk to our happy winner. What a way to do it. Matt Merrell, your race winner. We're going down to Don Armstrong.
Well, this is a race that is named after his father. And our winner tonight is Matt Merrell. And it's quite a night for the Merrell family, as you can see. And everybody is giving lots of hugs here. And he told me as he was climbing out of the car that if you notice, the 31 was catching up there the last 4 laps. The car was shutting off, he said, and he had to pump it to get it to go. We'll find out more about that here in just a second. But quite a night for the Merrell family, needless to say. And they're all here. Yeah. And we're going to try to get a word in edgewise here, but as you can see, it's quite a celebration down here. And you know, a couple of weeks ago, we had a truck feature that paid $10,000, and it was a 75-lapper. And, well, Mr. Merrell, sir, so I wanted to find out a little bit more. I told everybody that you said that the truck was shutting off the last 4 laps. What in the world? What is that about?
I have no idea. I don't know if it's got a fuel pickup problem or something, but I definitely had somebody helping me on that track right there with that run. Yeah, because the last 4 laps, I'd get in the gas to come off the corner, and she would just fall on her face, and I'd sit there and pump the throttle, and it would try to shut off again before getting in the corner. So my spotter, he just told me, stick her on the bottom, make him go to the outside no matter what. Somebody pushed you across the yeah, somebody was pushing for sure. But I'd like to thank everybody. I mean, look at this crowd, everybody else. I thank y'all. This means a lot to me and my family, and it was good to be back at the track this weekend.
Well, I'll tell you what, man. You've got a huge support base here, obviously, as you can tell. Look at all of this. The Merrell family has really pulled it together. The fans loved it. 31, we thought, was going to give you a run for the So, Matt, I have to tell you that, you know, you are down in the floor of that truck when you race. I mean, you look like Dale Earnhardt down there, brother.
Well, I think he could probably see more than I could. I can't see much out of that. That's truck set up for Rick. That's Rick's truck. And we don't quite have the same stature.
Well, you know, the other thing that I noticed about the truck is the fact that you could drive that thing so deep into the corner, and it was so smooth all the way around the track, obviously, till the last 4 laps.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, John Heil with BMF Shocks and Chassis, my spotter, Rawhide, his son, Fisher, the whole gang, Rick, for letting me drive this stuff. No, it was spot on. I mean, I could drive it in there. Once we get away from him a little bit, wouldn't push things too hard, and then thought maybe, heck, if we get another restart, this ain't going to be good with it shutting off. But luckily, it stayed green, and we were able to bring it home.
Well, I'll tell you what, that was one smooth race, my friend, and you are one heck of a driver, I have to tell you. I've seen a lot of races in my lifetime, but that was one smooth race for you.
Yeah, you know, we're also praying for Greg Davidson and Augie's dad. You know, he gave me the opportunity to run that modified, and that was a good, clean race. And this truck, she's still dialed in, so she's ready to go another one.
Well, we got one more race to go. Rodney's down here, and Rod, it's been a pleasure working with you tonight, and thank you very much. And by the way, while everybody's getting ready to leave, I wanted to mention one thing. Rod's got a great racing show that's online, 6:30 on Monday nights. Am I right? Yeah. It's called the Revved Up Sports Show, or RUS for short. And I invite you to be sure and check it out if you're a real dyed-in-the-wool race fan. It's a great show. He gets deep, talks into all the drivers, talks about racing here at Houston Motorsports Park and around the state of Texas.
I think we're going to have to talk to this guy Monday. So what do you say, Monday? Can you be on the Revved Up Sports Show Monday?
Yeah, sure.
I'll get you the information. Good job, man. Way to go. Hey, congratulations, Merrells. That's awesome. All right, race fans, there you go. For big, we get you down to the pits. You can make it to the pit area. Said if you have a day. Yeah, hold on, I got to get it a little closer. If you happen to go over to the Holiday, you're probably going to see a lot of the drivers there, as that's a place where everybody kind of hangs out. So come on down and see us. Make your way over to the pits. Congratulations to the Merrell family. Super exciting night. A lot of people ask, why do you love racing so much? Well, I'll tell you why I love racing so much. Scenes like that right there. That is why right there, when you do that kind of cool stuff. We're back here Saturday night, October the 17th. Hope to see you back out here. We close the season out, the 2020 season, Saturday night, October the 17th. For Gina Scheil Knowles, everyone with the Texas Asphalt Racing Series, for my man Don Armstrong, my name is Rodney Rodriguez. Remember, friends, be nice to someone. You never know what they're going through. You're going to feel better as well afterwards. We'll see you on the 17th. If I don't see you then, I'll see you next time I see you. Good night, and God bless you all. Be safe on your way home.